Alrighty, guys. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, VOD watchers, if you are watching. Today I'm gonna go ahead and hop back into Final Fantasy 14. I'm gonna finish up the story that I promised I'd finish off back earlier this week. I've been tired from work. I'm gonna try to at least stream twice a week, and this is the second stream of the week. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hop right into it, and we're gonna play some game. Play some game.
In the Dragoon, I probably would have survived. I'd be like death's door, but like it's still like doable.
Survived what?
Fuck this fucking place!
We are having fun in Sephiroth Unreal.
Oh.
Fun being relative.
I should really go check out the rewards for Sephiroth and Unreal.
It's the same stuff, it's the mounts and stuff. That's all it is. Can you guys, like, pop your bubbles, please? Fucking shit, there's 11 of us. There should be just one to every bubble. It's not fucking rocket science.
Apparently it is rocket science, because they can't figure it out.
It was.
Actually,
in fact,
rocket science isn't actually that hard.
We've had this conversation like 5 times now, at least.
Probably.
Calculating the trajectory.
It's calculating basically around 3 or 4, like...
It's just a curve, like, okay. Planets orbit in this phase. We shoot the rocket at this time. We land planet this time, using this much fuel.
Yeah.
There's a little bit more involved, but, like, out of all the things in physics you could talk about out of complexity, it's, like, not that bad.
I'm, like, this close to just, like, suffering through the duel. Like... a little close. I'm a little close to suffering through the duel.
Oh yeah, by the way, for those of you watching the stream, I'm picking up where I left off when I was last playing. Apologies for taking so long, but yeah.
Am I late? No, I should be fine.
Also, you think
Physical pain, emotional pain.
Physical pain.
Oh, the story.
Magical pain.
I only feel physical, magical,
TLI 2.
whatever damage sources there are in this game is pain.
I want to, like, if I get the mount again, if I get the mount again, I'm gonna unsub from this game.
But of course,
Oh my
we shall first
goodness.
free the remaining warders and explore these places from inventory. Using the facilities in Totores, we should be able to reserve the changes made to bodies and minds. I shall stay behind to oversee the process.
Oh yeah, what's the weather like here?
I must yet learn why I listen to
Oh, multiplicity.
My favorite kind of weather.
Such questions are best left unanswered. In fact, I forbid the pursuit of that knowledge. The boundary between man and creation shall never again be crossed. I intend to destroy the crystal containing this Visos essence, but this mistake never again repeats. Okay, I guess it's fair enough. Okay, now that's what it is working with myself.
Yeah, get up time. That's cool.
Eh. God, I hate how long this shit takes. I did watch one episode of She-Hulk.
How was that?
How was
Pretty
it?
good. Pretty good. I like it. It's very Hulk.
Okay.
It's not like it's obviously like because She-Hulk was the fucking I don't know what the fuck why She-Hulk's the way She-Hulk is. I don't fucking care enough to actually read her comments.
In the comics,
she
she
had
was.
a blood transfusion.
Yeah, she had a blood transfusion, and
she
Bruce
would've
was gonna
died
want to
otherwise.
for her.
Yeah, it essentially is the same thing, but instead it's like the what is it called? Bruce what's it fucking called? They get into a car crash and Bruce was like not in Smart Hulk form. He broke his arm a fucking like machine broke Hulk's arm or some shit, so he got switched back to to Bruce Banner. And during the time, they got into a car accident, and Bruce's blood got on top of, got into a wound of,
They're too close.
Jen. Yeah, so what ended up happening was just fucking contamination of blood. So
Fred didn't get to it. Fred didn't move towards the
infection
stairs.
of gamma radiation, yada yada yada, and that's what happened.
When the hell would this have happened in the timeline?
Oh, this is like right after,
Endgame.
no, this is like, this is still, this is like, cause she's an attorney at law for, like Spider-Man at some point.
What?
I'm gonna assume
Huh? What?
probably
In the comics, yeah.
I thought
in
that
the
was Matt
comics,
Murdock.
yeah.
Oh,
Both. Well,
I was talking about the MCU.
Yes, I'm gonna just die again to keep the party alive.
okay. First of all, Matt Murdock is Hell's Kitchen, and that's in Brooklyn.
Yeah, did you not watch No Way Home?
Okay, I'm not. I watched it with you, asshole.
Yeah. That's why I said in
Can
the
you
MCU.
like let me speak for 2 seconds before you?
Damn,
white.
damn.
That's a white.
You had stopped speaking, and so I had interjected.
I am getting fucking murdered by the Diablo armament right now. Thinking's a little hard, all right?
I had to die twice in succession, Morgan, because nobody got the right
Fucking
tower.
Christ. Anyway,
Let's see.
in the comics, Spider-Man, after everyone forgets his fucking name, because that does happen in the comics. Not that same way, but
Different way.
well,
Hulk remembers.
different name, different way, same fucking end result. Anyway, after everyone forgot his fucking name, he moves to a different. I don't remember if it was a different section of New York or if it was like the Brooklyn. I think it was Brooklyn. I think he moves to Brooklyn. I want to say he moves to Brooklyn. Anyway, in the comics, same area as She-Hulk, essentially. But this is basically happening at the same time as fucking Doctor Strange and bullshit.
So
And the
happening-
multiverse, like this
so
is
happening
like
the same time
after
as
the multi.
Doctor Strange's mom.
What?
Doctor Strange's mom.
This is-
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah. It's basically Multiverse of Madness.
Money, Mo.
Essentially
God,
just
my soul.
Multiverse of Madness timeline. Anyway, well, yeah, this would actually make sense because they actually the car crash wasn't a regular car crash. It was an actual spaceship. They car crashed into a spaceship.
My favorite type of car crash.
Damn it. What's
I don't think
people have
insurance covers
policies on
that.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Wait, your insurance doesn't cover the inevitability of an alien car crash?
It was
I
a
mean, I would assume they would cover it now in the MCU, but you know.
they're like
Aliens and stuff.
well,
honestly, I imagine like insurance stuff in New York is like super fucking high.
Yeah. Regional rates and whatnot. Nice, no death.
Well, the thing that I find interesting about the show as of right now, is more aligned to the fact that I just murdered like 4 people with that. Anyway,
Yeah, of course you did.
I didn't. I thought they had more health than that. The dancer lived. Anyway, what had happened after the car crash was that. Okay, that was bullshit. She got affected with gamma radiation because of Bruce Banner's blood, which makes fucking sense because Bruce Banner's a fucking Hulk, and he literally is. There was like I remember a point in the Avengers movies that I think it was 2 that they talked about how the Hulk was a fucking walking I don't know what it's called. There's like a walking nuclear plant. I think that's what they called him.
Generate gamma naturally. Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's good. For me, I don't know. Like the trailers and all that didn't really interest me.
The fact
So-
that the thing that completely disinterested me is the fact that they decided to advertise the show on Tinder.
What?
I'm sorry.
I mean, that's just normal advertisement at that point.
Oh, no, like they advertised Jen herself as a person on Tinder.
Oh dear.
I'm well, okay, but why?
I mean,
It sounds like you're putting on a voice shit.
It does 130%.
I was putting on a voice.
okay, cool. I'm not going to uninstall this game. Sounds good.
You didn't get the mount, but you didn't get the note.
Oh, I didn't get the notes, but if I got the mount again, I was gonna uninstall this game.
I don't know where. Let's go. Let's check. Not Radad's. Is it great work? Or is it We'll go to great work. Hopefully there will be a thing. Quest marker. And I can go there. So I can continue this. Okay, good.
I'm gonna grab a snack.
Go grab snack.
This is a terrible time to go and check my email to see if I've gotten any information on a thing.
I see. Oh, Brian. How did you like the performance on Thursday?
I did like it a lot. Well, I didn't care much. Well.
You didn't care
I
much
keep
for it?
forgetting that, like.
You didn't care much for it?
No, I liked it a lot. I said the only thing I didn't. Performance I liked. Session was great. The one thing that was a bit weird, not in the performance, was the whole interaction between Koi and Morgana. That was a little weird.
Oh, I don't know how to stop it at this point, man.
No, it's not your fault.
not-
Honestly, it's just people being fantasy racist.
What happened to him?
Wrong side.
But no, I love the performance. Like 120% is great.
Cool.
Very refreshing. It did give me some time to work on some stuff.
I think I'll just go ahead and keep using that book.
Fuck.
Pretty much all. I think all of Chiffon's stories are gonna come from that book.
The one time I'm not on the left
yeah,
side to
dude.
get the tower.
It saves me the time of actually having to come up with unique stories for each time I want to do a performance,
Oh yeah, dude. Like,
while also helping me set things up for the performance.
Here comes my soul getting removed from my body.
That,
Nani?
yeah, that sounds about right. Wouldn't be the first time.
You might have to sack yourself. Someone's sacking themselves.
They sacked themselves when the healers did it.
What am I gonna do after this story? I could run stuff. Speaking of, what's my inventory looking like? got
I was
two
a
of
half
those,
inch off.
One of those. One of those. So I guess I can't get anything else from Abyssos this week.
Check the
That's
marker.
fine.
Yeah, you already got your shit for the week.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's just I gotta actually upgrade my gear, but I don't feel like running Savage.
They should have done it a little faster.
You know, thinking about it, I don't think I've actually beaten Eden 12. I've run it a lot of times. I don't think I've beaten it. No, I think I did. No,
Did you?
no,
Savage version?
no, that wasn't Savage. I didn't beat it. I didn't beat it. I got to the second phase. I think we almost beat it. And that was when I was subbing for the party. I wasn't even playing Monk. I think I was playing Dancer.
Bouncer.
Well, because usually, like, if I'm going to help other people, their melees are both there. So it's like, well, what are you missing? As long as it's not a healer, I can probably do it. Just because
Hey, Morgan,
I
if,
usually end up getting my people
what was
geared
it?
up.
It sounds like Darkstar is gonna be being white mage for this entire patch. So you can go.
He
down
is
to
going.
Samurai.
He is going to be co-healing with me.
Darkstar is going to be co-healing with you.
Yes, so that I do not.
Have an aneurysm.
Yeah, yeah. That's the best way to put it.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yuri, are you still going to stay on tank?
Yeah, probably.
Cool, then I can stay on monk.
Did you want to
Mean-
go into tank? Did you want to tank?
Eh. Eh.
Part of the reason why I'm a tank is so I can stay alive longer.
Dancer has to deal with less mechanics. I'm just saying.
That is also true.
I wouldn't necessarily mind having two ranged.
Wait.
Up to you, man.
Oh, wait, we'd have 3. Wait, would we have 3 melee?
Where did the third one come from?
Who's this third person?
I don't know.
Is it-
You said having
so
2
we have-
ranged.
Okay, let's count it off. Okay, so for
So basically, what would happen is that Morgan would play Samurai, because I know he would play Samurai. You would play Monk.
Yeah.
You would play Dancer. Femto would play Red Mage.
why am I playing
Dark
Dancer?
Stars. Because you like Dancer.
I do like Dancer, but what was it?
If you would,
Why-
okay, what would you pick if you were going to switch off of?
He turned around. Watch out.
Oh, if I was switching off, yeah, I could do Dancer. I just need to get the gear up for it.
He turned around at the very last second, didn't he?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's the
That's
thing,
all-
is just gearing back up.
Hey, at
Yeah,
least
man,
you're-
y'all have a longer way to go for sure.
You're on me.
Y'all have a longer way to go. I'm kind of refusing to do the crafted gear because the crafted gear kind of pisses me off the way they did it this patch.
Mm-hmm.
Get this patch.
Well, one thing they didn't fail to mention is that the crafting materials are more expensive. That's the first thing they failed to fucking mention in the patch notes, which pisses me the fuck off. So not only is it harder to make the materials, it's
And
harder
it's more
to
expensive.
make the. It's more expensive. It's harder and more expensive to make the materials. Everything's more expensive on the market board. People are literally walking up to people and begging for them to, like, give them stuff and asking to get paid for like cheaper rates than the market board prices.
Hmm.
Well, that's not good.
Two, they made crafting harder to do because you have to use 2 types of items instead of 1 item per craft now if you want to guarantee high quality.
Hmm.
Basically, solo crafting is a fucking bitch.
Got it.
It's a fucking bitch. I literally looked at it and I was like, wow, everything is just more expensive. Everything is just more, because I'm gonna assume that their reasoning for making everything more fucking expensive is that they gave us a 2,000
The
increase
moment while
cap
I close
to
the gate.
scripts. And I think that's just the dumbest fucking thing in the universe.
Hmm.
It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna give you an increase to how much fucking money you can hold, but we're gonna make everything more expensive. Cause that's fair.
There. We made it.
I see.
Was there any trouble? I expect some void sense slipped through.
A few did, aye. But we were ready and dealt with them without incident.
That is well. I cannot thank you enough for your vigilance.
I see. Well, I don't do crafting. Damn.
Yes, you're grateful. But aren't you forgetting something more important?
Two,
You know,
3,
the polite
4,
but warm formalities one
5,
delights in
6,
hearing when their
7,
little brother
8,
returns from a
9,
long
10.
journey.
Indeed, you are right. is good to be home again, among those who I love dearly and missed so much.
And we are glad to receive you, Vashan. Welcome home.
Chambers have been prepared for your use at Megaduta. Let us take Zero there at once.
I'm a complete dumbass and I didn't even realize we were baiting.
Oh, you did a good job.
I was like, oh, why is everybody out there? And then I heard the sound effect of him locking in a place and putting the AoEs on people. It's like, oh. Oh no.
Our mission took many an unexpected turn. I am relieved that we have all returned safely. But before you all enjoy the rest you have earned 12 times over, I would consult you on one last matter.
Zero.
Oh no.
What? Oh, well, I'm not second in aggro.
While she appears none the worse for wear,
Another tank needs to get
she
a
remains
base.
locked in
Well, I am
slumber,
second in aggro, so.
and I cannot help but worry. Is there aught we can do to expedite her recovery? If her ether is exhausted, perhaps I can share some of mine now.
In the wastelands of the 13th, one can only replenish ether by taking it from others, be it by trade or by force.
Except for Ava.
In contrast, the source is rich in ambient ether.
They're the other tank.
Oh. Maybe not so.
Simply
But
being
now
here and
it's
drawing
where
breath,
on stuff
Zero
like-
will absorb what she needs.
Then we need but wait.
Hopefully this gets fixed.
I believe so. She will awaken in time, and when she does, give her something to eat. Judging by her form, she should also be able to derive nourishment from food. I know you promised her your ether, but perhaps she might appreciate fine Harnish cuisine more.
Food can certainly be a
Yo, can
No,
I not have
for
aggro
you.
on this guy?
She looks like any other
No
person.
uptime for you, Morgan.
Oh, no, my.
Unsurprising,
no
perhaps,
time.
given that she is only part void sent.
Not cool.
No one was getting that tower, so I had to
Zero
just
said
immediately
before
course
that Xenos
correct.
had altered her a change wrought, I suspect, with the power of darkness. It acted upon the part of her that is void sent, rendering it dominant. Thus, we were able to reverse it.
Astro friend, I'm already here. You don't need to stack with me. It's
I'm
I labor
appreciated.
to believe that Xenos possessed such arcane knowledge.
Same
In
thing
all
with the
likelihood.
Paladin. Like, I get there before you do, mate.
Were Zero
Thanks to
wholly void sent,
Thunderclap.
I doubt the crystal
But
would
you
have had
also
an
have a gap
effect on
to the
her.
next level, so.
One might say that Hydaelyn had a hand in your
Fred.
meeting.
Friendship is cut prohibited.
Got social distance.
It is no exaggeration to say that
Okay,
Zero has
the tanks are
proven
handling
herself
this
invaluable.
this time.
Her cooperation may come
I
at a
really didn't want to
price,
have to sack
but
myself
whatever
again.
it is, I am willing to pay it. Exhausting though it may be at times.
Where's the puddle? Oh, well, that's not good.
Oh, God.
I'll always take the crit hit ones. I don't really think I need them. I'll take them anyways.
Oh, we gotta beat him out first, I think. There it is.
There's a reason I'm almost always at the back of the arena. That way I can course correct really easily.
You get to the front.
Oh, I see what you guys mean by little walking.
Oh no. Oh no, they're DCing! Oh no, they're DCing!
Oh no.
This does not sound well for your health.
Friends! Farewell!
So, I saw Enrage of Extreme.
Nice. We're dead. We're
Yeah,
wiping.
I'm declining that. Who wiped anyway?
Where am I?
They did not. Your
Okay.
your input on the matter was heard. Fuck it. I'll eat the arm.
You're gonna eat the arm. Got it.
I had to. I can't fucking believe it. Tank DC'd, 8 tower, ad didn't die. Focus damage on.
A modest quantity of a living mortal's aether should suffice. The most expensive dish, just for good measure. Let's just do a rich and hearty meal with plenty of meat.
Usually, what my group did solely was that they would range LB3 to storm, and the tanks would like line up the ads into the LB. So that
I'll let-
should die at once.
I don't mind doing that.
Wait, doing what?
They would range LB3 the storm, and the tanks would bring the ads into the LB3 line. I mean, healers need to be ready, because, like, that's a lot of damage coming in.
Yeah.
Light.
I only need to complete 2 more extreme fights in this game, and then I've done all the content except for Barb.
Is this
Nice.
an inn?
Well, 3 actually, I guess. I keep forgetting that Warrior of Light extreme is a thing that I haven't done.
I forget he exists.
Oh yeah, I haven't either.
I forget he exists too.
There's no time. I must rejoin the battle.
There's a difference between not remembering him and having purposely wiped him from your memory, though.
Oh, you're awake! Wonderful!
What is this? Some sort of fiend?
Am I perp?
So
Where
they
is it?
put Zulaport Cutthroat into the command zone.
But this is no time for jokes.
Did they not have time to just get over there?
You're in the
Was I not supposed to
source,
just
my
run to the
dear.
back wall?
The
They've
world
made a
next
blood
door,
artist in the command
so to
zone,
speak.
Your worst
The
plus
others
or
brought you
back
here
wall
after you
for-
collapsed.
It was purple.
and it's a
I'll fetch them
2-drop
at once.
Orzhov
Wait, just a
commander.
moment.
Wait, what?
LS Steel Core Sadistic Pilgrim. It's just Orzhov 2/2 Death Touch. Whenever another creature ETBs under your control, gain a life. Whenever another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life.
Why did they die?
I
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
It has Death Touch. It's a 2/2 for 2.
And I don't like that.
Hmm.
I don't like that at all, Solia.
I don't
like that
either.
at all.
Oh, yeah, I can see why.
I don't like that at all.
Sounds actually really good.
I
Okay, he's
wonder why,
alive.
Morgan. Okay.
He's alive. Okay.
Oh my god, is that cat thing?
What cat thing?
Cat thing.
It's another Orzhov
I
commander.
took the liberty of
Luris the Dream Den.
Oh yeah, that's the
I
one I
hope
have.
you find them as
I completely blanked
flavorful
again,
as they
like a
are
dumbass.
Oh, did
invigorating.
Dominaria already come out?
Wait.
Comes out next week.
No. Okay.
Oh, okay.
No.
The
Yeah,
next week is
get
the
it quickly.
pre-release.
No.
I
Okay.
suppose ether is ether.
You know, I hope. Please live. Please live. Please live. Okay. Okay. We good. We good.
haven't looked at the
wait.
prices for Dominaria, and I'm
Don't
not
tell me
looking
you don't
forward
know
to
how
it.
to
Unless it's
eat?
back to normal, then I don't fucking
I
care.
took what I needed from it. What's the problem?
Did MTG like
Where's
hike
the
prices?
enjoyment in that? You're supposed
Just
to
double
bite,
masters.
to chew, to savor.
Well, I don't
and then
know if
swallow.
if it hiked the rest of the prices up. Because this is the set that's coming right after Double Masters.
Yeah. Need to read the lore, and I'm not reading it.
That's the way. So, did it taste good?
I don't know.
It looks like a set.
The long years
That-
without eating may have dulled your sense of taste.
Well, we Void Sent have no need for such when consuming others.
It could be.
There are some who speak of taste
Honestly,
when describing the quality and
this is my
divinity
honest
of their
opinion.
praise ether.
Dominaria looks bad for MTG
But I
right
loathe
now.
the act. Taking ether in
Like-
small amounts like this is one thing.
The set
But
itself
diluting my
looks like
essence,
it's going to
diminishing
add cards
myself,
to the format.
I'd sooner
That's
die.
just going to override a lot of cards,
And I have died countless
which
times.
isn't necessarily healthy for a card game.
No. If you
You have?
invalidate entire playstyles or entire card series.
But what happens
No,
when
no,
you do?
no, it doesn't invalidate. Because
Not
you remember,
much.
Commander's
After a
singleton
while, you
format.
return, together with all your
Oh, you can only have
expended
one of
life
each card?
force.
Yeah, it's a singleton format. So it doesn't invalidate, but the fact is you're giving
The important
more
thing is to
copies
die
of the
where others
same
won't
thing
devour you.
is the issue.
Oh.
So
There's,
you're basically invalidating singleton
Amazing!
by doing
My
that.
peers who study immortality and resurrection would be most interested in this phenomenon.
I feel like Abba needs a bit more health than that.
The question of taste aside,
That's just my opinion.
I am glad that you are able to partake
Okay.
of food like us.
It's just like
It
having
is,
more
it
copies
agrees
of the
with your
same
personal
card in a deck
preferences.
makes a deck the more redundant it is.
That's true. You can keep giving me
The more
same
redundant a
on
deck
regular
is,
basis.
it just seems more competitive.
Very well.
My
As my guest, I shall see that you do not want for comfort.
I'm gonna have
And
uptime
one
that you
other
won't have.
thing. We brought you to our world
Give me
without
my
your
uptime.
consent, and for that,
I wish I
I
could.
need back my
apologize.
uptime.
If you wish it,
I feel like you're
we
just
will
looking at.
return
I,
you
I
to
like. I
yours
get
once you have
Hey,
regained
hey,
your
I was gonna
strength.
say, guys, stop fighting over tethers.
But I also like there being cheaper versions of other cards, so that if you can't afford the more expensive ones,
Well,
there
yeah,
are
that
more
would be
affordable
true if
options.
they weren't all mythics, though. Like I would agree with that statement, but the thing is, they put them at rares and mythics, and they've been adding a lot more rares and mythics, you know. So
It's fine.
yeah,
Rares
you know,
and
I would
mythics
agree with
doesn't-
you.
Just
No
because it's rare and
reason to
mythic
go
doesn't
back.
necessarily mean it'll be expensive money wise.
It
I'm gonna have
depends on
top
how
first
much
so
they
I don't
print
die.
of that card in the set, and if you can even get that card in the set versus, you know, because
Except
you
for
know all the
yours,
weird
perhaps.
packs that they've been doing
You
lately
intend to
too,
cross
with like
over
the
again,
collector's
I take
packs
it.
and like
I do.
what else is it
I
called?
have
I
yet
forget
to
what their
find
name
my sister.
is. You got like collector's packs that comes into commander decks, and
I
you know
want
what I'm
nothing
saying, like
more than
all
to
those
rush to her
things.
aid.
Like if you
To
have to
find
get
this
a commander
Golbez
deck to get a
and
chance
free her
at
from
that
his
card, it
clutches,
doesn't.
if
It
he
makes that
still
card
holds
more
her
expensive. I
captive.
think they did that in Innistrad, and I couldn't get my hands on like a
So
specific
if our
card.
recent experience has
because
taught
of
us
it.
anything, tis that the 13th is more dangerous than we
because I
ever
had-
imagined.
I agree with that
Caution
sentiment.
must be our watchword.
They shouldn't make it the cards more limited just because that drives up it's artificial inflation.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't like the artificial inflation.
Wait,
Yeah.
why would you LB3 for 2 people?
That is true.
Well,
It was
yeah,
only
no,
three
you're
people
you're
dead.
you're correct
Better
on
late than
that,
never.
and I'm just
In the
saying
short
that
time
like
you spent in our world, you left a trail of chaos in your wake.
they aren't really making
Oh my
You
god.
managed to return in one
MTG
piece this time.
accessible anymore.
But don't assume
Well,
you'll
at
be
least
so lucky the
Commander.
next.
It seems that they're trying to push for a more competitive commander format, and I'm not necessarily for it anymore. I'm not really a biggest fan of CEDH anymore, and I've been trying to like lower the levels of my commander decks to have it be more fun
Oh,
instead of redundant. So like like for example, like I'm taking apart Urza right now, like
Rest
as I'm
assured,
speaking,
we will make no assumptions. and
because I'm not
spare no
necessarily like
preparation.
the biggest fan of Urza. The only deck that's still like
Speaking of
relatively
which,
above an 8
while we
that I
rest
own
and
right
ready
now that I
ourselves,
consider an
I
8
ask
is
that you
Nika
tell me
Bolas,
more
and
about
Nika
your
Bolas
home.
isn't that bad.
In return, I will tell you about ours. I will show you my domain.
CEDH isn't fun when you have to play, when it becomes like, oh, you have to have a mana bolt. Oh, you have to have this. You know, I don't like when
Again,
some cards
a
are
stranger in this
have to do
strange
it.
land.
Yeah, and it makes it feel like when they add certain format, I understand they adding it for standard's sake, but standard doesn't need pain lands. Standard doesn't need
I have a condition. You must come too.
a bunch of 2-drop rocks. You know, like you're adding these things for Commander, and then like
You have
it
my
affects other
thanks.
formats in Pioneer, because people were talking about how Dominaria is actually way better for Pioneer, but anything that's good for Pioneer is bad for Commander, because Pioneer uses older cards and a way broader card set than Commander does. So anything that gets like reprinted like that, they don't get cheaper, they get more expensive because it's Pioneer. So I don't know. That's just my thought about it. I don't like artificial inflation like you said. I don't like that shit, and Wizards has been pushing MTG in a weird direction, I've noticed, and I'm not really for it when it comes to their booster sets. So I don't know if I'll buy a box of Dominaria. I might just buy singles.
I don't think I'm gonna buy a. I don't think I'm buying a box of
there's
Dominaria.
a
I just want
mine
the
or
Mardu
bond.
Commander deck.
I saw it, and I might be
Orzhov or
busy
the Mardu?
today.
Wait, there's not an Orzhov one.
Yeah, I'll let you-
The Mardu one. I think the Orzhov creature is in the Mardu one. Because the Mardu one is a Legends Matter deck. Legends Matters deck.
I was thinking about getting
But-
the 5-color deck,
Yeah,
but I'm like,
there's a lot of the cards in the Mardu one that I want for other decks I have.
I was thinking about getting the 5-color one, but I was like,
Eh.
The biggest issue I have with it is it doesn't have a Soul Ring in it.
Yeah, that is weird.
That's just my biggest issue. Is like, why would you literally stray from your own words and not put a Soul Ring in a deck?
I don't know what the reasoning was for not putting in a Soul Ring.
Unless like every single card in that, if the only reasoning that I see is that if majority of cards do not use colorless mana, and they all use pips, if you have like a more majority pip versus generic, then I can understand. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're looking at it in a like graph, right? If it made more sense to use colored mana versus pip mana than generic mana, then I understand it. I understand. Well, there is also a bunch of pips in that deck. Now that I think about it, everything is like a green or like multicolored pips.
Yeah.
Trying to spawn the duel for Menelaus.
Nice.
And I'm gonna regret my decision. I've been playing a whole bunch of Warrior lately, I've noticed. So, I don't know. I don't know if I want to play Warrior this patch, if I want to play Dark Knight, or if I want to play Paladin.
I mean, for you, it's pretty. It's like I don't know. It's pretty interchangeable. Pretty good at it. So.
While I'm doing like the Unreal on Bard, I am going to be a Sage for this patch.
Well, Yuri, the difference is between you and me is that I've played every single class when they've come out, and like So like when Gunbreaker came out, like I played Gunbreaker, and that's I got a feel for it. I hated it.
Oh, I will be back in
Base
just a few minutes.
Gunbreaker I hated.
Okay.
That's why I know how to use it. And I Warrior was my first tank that I leveled. I think because Paladin I leveled Paladin and Shadowbringers.
Yeah.
I didn't even touch Paladin.
You did.
I didn't touch Paladin. I was using Gunbreaker and Warrior, but I didn't like that Warrior used Det and Tenacity. Well, crit and crit Det versus crit direct. So I didn't use Warrior for Shadowbringers. I feel like you would like Gunbreaker, Yuri. I feel like you would like.
Gunbreaker's super fun. I enjoy it.
Gunbreaker's also way simpler than Dark Knight.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
If you're about
Well,
to die,
'cause
shoot yourself in the goddamn face. You'll live.
Well, like Dark Knight, you have to hit 3 OGCDs for Tank Buster to have it properly mitigate. For Gunbreaker, you only have to hit 2 OGCDs to properly mitigate a Tank Buster.
I remember from like hearing all the shots of why the fuck is your health so low? And every time we was it for the for P2S, that double tank buster. I guess not double tank, but a tank stack.
Yeah, and Storm's. I don't even remember. Storm's Brine, I think it's what's called. I don't know.
What's Crown?
Storm's Crown, whatever the fuck it's called. Barbara's fight. There is a tank stack, but everyone has just deemed it the just pop your invuln there stack.
That isn't that what happens a lot of times for tank stacks.
It depends.
Like I
Some
know it
tank
depends on the
stacks you
tank
thi-
stack, but I've noticed that quite a few times people will just be like, "Oh yeah, since there's not gonna be another one for a while, just the first tank is gonna pop their invuln, and we'll just leave it at that."
Well, yeah. So like here in Barbara, you have a tank stack, and then you also have a tank buster, and the tank buster happens first.
Mm-hmm.
So you swap the tank buster, and then whoever gets the tank stack, invulns.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's easier to just invuln and spread than the latter. So I did play the new Destiny content, a little bit of it,
How was that?
yesterday and today. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It's you become a pirate.
That's pretty neat.
Hunter has some bullshit. I'll say that. They got bullshit. With this Arc 3.0, they're tankier than Titans.
That's concerning. That's super concerning, actually.
Like they can get 100. They can get a stack 10 resilience. That means your resilience is at 100, and then you can put a bigger modifier on it, and so it's like you're almost near impossible to kill. So I don't know. I thought that was interesting. Play a little bit of. I played a little bit of Hunter. Played a little bit of Titan. And was the ending of Heroes? I forgot the post credit scene. Was it like the Broly fight?
Wait, which heroes?
Dragon
We're
Ball
talking about the
Super
show.
Superheroes. Was it?
Dragon Ball Super Superhero. It was the end of the sparring match.
Oh, end of the sparring fight. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's thought you were talking about the show Heroes. Like, damn, that's kind of old.
Calling me old?
Yeah.
I'm older than you, but that's as much as I can say. But there's definitely people older than me. Like,
I think Darkstar is the oldest here.
Quetzal. Quetzal is the
Quetzal?
oldest.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
I kind of want to go watch that movie again.
Superhero. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. I think it was.
I think. So yeah, are we gonna watch this Friday? Is that wasn't that the plan? Oh yeah.
He had to go do something.
Okay, I think it was the plan to go watch it this Friday after work. You wanna come on? I thought.
I don't work Friday, so. I
Oh,
can
you don't
go.
work Friday? Okay.
Yeah, I've
You can
got
go?
Friday
Cool.
off, and if I. So like I could choose to work Wednesday and Thursday, but I still wouldn't be allowed to work Friday. I mean, I'm probably gonna try to work Wednesday at least.
I've returned.
Welcome back. Was the plan to go to the movies on Friday or to eat dinner on Friday?
I don't know. And on Friday, it probably can't be immediately after work. I have to make sure that my money comes in. So
I can just take you home. 'Cause I can just, or we can go up north and go hang out with Ken.
Up to you two.
We could do that.
And then we can go hang out with Ken, get the movie tickets, and then we'll get something to eat or something like that. I don't know.
Alternatively, because I now don't have any plans until like 8 p.m. well 7 p.m. on Saturday for like the next week, we can do it on
So,
Saturday if both of you are
What are
free.
your impressions?
I
of
work
Rad's
Saturday
plan?
next week, or this coming Saturday.
Let's just do Friday. I think easier would be Friday.
Okay.
There's a lot
Friday,
of
then
mortals.
Friday, and then let me check my funds around like 5:30 on Friday just to make sure that they all
Considering
come
your
in. And then,
origin,
yeah.
I can see why that might be your first observation. Though they would call each other people. If you wish to know about our fair city, I should be glad to place a guide at your disposal.
No need. I'll show myself around.
I have to go.
There's only so much
and-
about my home I can share with
I'm gonna
you
go
in
and do
return, after
expert
all.
real fast.
Okay.
While I remember some few tales of the past, I cannot speak to their authenticity. But if that
I
is
could
enough,
do guild test roulette, but
then I will
Rick's
tell you
a
of the events that
samurai?
saw
Question
darkness
mark?
engulf our world. The
Oh.
We are all
Okay.
ears.
Yeah. Grixis Samurai is a
Please.
3-3 for 3.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dude. Oh, hold up.
He's pretty cool.
I might actually make this deck.
He's
Hold
pretty
up.
cool.
Whenever attacks, if it's equipped, choose one. Deals damage to the mana value to any target.
Of one of the
Long ago,
items equipped to it.
light filled the world, and all was at peace.
No. So if you equip like
But then the servants of darkness came.
fucking lightning
They
greaves is a
bequeathed
1-drop,
black
right?
art
Lightning
unto
Greaves is
men.
a 2-drop.
If you is a 2-drop, you equip lightning greaves, you can do 2 damage to something on swing. And then the
Channeling
other
the
thing
power of
is
hope
you may
into
cast an
prayer,
instant or sorcery spell
one
from your
could call
hand with the
forth
mana
fearsome
value
beings,
less than or
known
equal to the highest mana value among equipment attached to Tetsu
Asians.
without paying its mana. That is the
And these
weirdest
Eidolons
fucking
are
skill
surely
I've ever
portals.
seen.
So you know how I built that suspend deck?
Yeah.
You know how a lot of suspend cards don't have a mana
Then you
value?
will face the same, and understand that when an Eidolon is birthed,
You can cast those for free with
strife
that skill.
follows. And in such strife, the weak are the first to suffer.
But that just seems like a very long-winded combo.
I mean, any 1-drop or 2-drop equipment, you get a free cast of one of the whatchamacallits? Or
But
one
yeah,
of the suspend
well,
cards,
to me,
like Inevitable
so
Betrayal.
okay. True, and you're not wrong about this. But the thing about it that I see is that you're requiring an equipment in your hand because you can't use auras, you can't use enchantments. You
When
need
it seemed
equipment.
the world would be plunged
You're
into
also
chaos,
requiring at least one of those suspend
heroes
cards,
appeared.
and you also have to
They were
swing, which
blessed
is
with
putting
singular
a
power.
target.
The power to bind
On
the ether
your
Okay, you don't
commander.
necessarily have to
within
like
crystals known as
opt.
memoria.
You could opt. It's a 1-drop.
True.
You could brainstorm.
It's just you have to pay you have to pay at least 5 mana. I'm gonna say 5 mana to do an opt.
Yeah. Or you could pay 2 mana to kill something if you get like a basilisk color. Sorry, 5 mana to kill something. On the swing.
Tank, you should have popped one more button there. Well, I can't.
I feel like there's other cards that can aid in this. I just don't know them because I'm not very equipment focused as a player.
My mother was one such memoria.
There's, I
So
think, some red
But
cards you
inviting to
can
save
run that
money.
will give you
She
the
herself
equipment.
was touched
I mean,
by
you could run
darkness,
the
as was I.
you know the artifact creatures from Kamigawa that have the reconfigure.
Yeah, you can run those, sure, but I wouldn't want to run. I would rather something. This is just my thought, but I think it would be kind of cool if they had a artifact instant
And so you were born part
or
from
equipment
sun
instance.
I'm running with a
before the
minimum
world
item
was
of a
overcome.
warrior.
How exactly
I
did that
don't think they.
Instant sound
I don't
fun.
think they do that.
Did the Memoriates not triumph?
I know they wouldn't, but don't you think it would be cool?
I mean, like, unless
did.
it was the
They expunged the seeds
the
of chaos
multi-face
and
card,
restored the peace,
where it's either an instant
only
or
to
an
find
or an
themselves
artifact.
seduced by the darkness they had
Like,
seen.
do it like the Tails cards, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the cards that would be like the goes on an adventure.
Those do exist actually.
Like Fable of the Mirror
Oh,
Breaker and stuff.
oh God! No! The two-handed axe.
Oh yeah! I remember seeing that card.
Yeah, I have it in Ishin. Because instant speed, give target creature double strike. As an equipment, equipped creature doubles its power on attack.
Yeah, I was gonna put that in Jax's and Zangief.
It is mono red. You could do that. I'm just saying, like, you could also put. It's a cheap card.
I might put that. I might actually build Tetsuo. I might do that.
And
I know Grixis is my favorite color combo.
Usually, the adventure cost is cheaper than the actual cost of the card.
True.
So, like, you could adventure for free, then get the
They
card on
spread
the
the
field,
taint, transforming men into monsters. What you call
They're-
void scent,
and then like
and raise
actually get
armies
the
to
other side of
wage
the card.
new wars.
Not the first to be corrupted
Am
by
I the
power.
only one in this instance?
Nor the
If I'm the only one in this
Some
instance, I swear to
defied
God.
temptation and held fast to the light. You and I were
Pain!
For years and years we fought. But it
I was
not
wondering
enough.
why I felt like I was alone
And
for
when our
this
strength was
bullshit.
spent, our bulwarks broken. So too was the world.
Wait a second.
The flood of darkness.
The stars faded from the heavens.
Well, it's not
as
like
a
anyone's
pall
fucking
black as
doing
pitch
Bajra
enveloped
right now.
creation. Darkness raged unchecked, rending the very walls of reality. I was cast into the rift, and there trapped for what felt like an eternity. Until I came upon a crack. Tiny, infinitesimal, but enough for me to squeeze through.
Yeah, I was
and find my world
I don't know.
changed.
I think I might get
recognition.
Tetsuo, but I think that'd be
And
the
the
extent.
light
Unless they
was
added
too
more of those
soon.
adventure cards and stuff like that. I don't know. I have to look at the equipment and all that shit.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
But if I'm just getting that one card, I'm not buy. That's not enough to make me buy a box. I'm not gonna do Kami again.
Oh
And
no! Like if you're just getting the one card, I recommend just buy the single. Like buy singles for the deck, not the whole thing.
Like Tetsuo, first of all, I also know Tetsuo is not going to be expensive.
Probably not.
And if he's expensive, I swear to God,
He might not be expensive, but some of the equipment
Where, like
will run in
most
the
others,
deck might
I wouldn't
be.
have lasted a day before.
Like there's a couple of the
Okay.
sides. Or it'll be the other way around.
true. I might get that tutor equipment though.
The equipment or the
You know,
artifacts?
the equipment. It's isn't it equipment? No, it's an artifact. And you
We, the
tap it and
lost,
you give it to
are
your
better
opponent.
equipped to
Yeah,
survive in a
the
lost world.
Wishclaw Talisman. It's still
I'm the
pretty
only one
cheap.
in this. Oh, it's pretty cheap. It's not even. I mean, it's a 3-drop.
A lost
Am I
world,
in
you
combat
say?
with that thing? Yeah, I am. It's pretty
I
cheap.
wouldn't be so sure.
Pretty cheap. Pretty
The
cheap.
13th is still there, is it not?
Mr. Tank, I know that you're a warrior and all. I'm gonna need you to pop
What are you getting at?
more than 0 cooldowns.
To
Thank you.
explain requires that we
Disagree.
initiate you into the
Um,
truth of the source and its reflections. Be warned that
No,
this
no,
will
I
asking-
mean,
take a
they're
while.
popping no cooldowns, not even the cooldowns that keep them alive whenever I'm trying to DPS and heal them.
Not even bloodwetting?
Not even bloodwetting.
Bruh.
Bruh.
That's the least he could do.
Literally the least you could do.
Like, literally, all you need is bloodwetting.
Just pop that shit on cooldown.
And it's a done deal. It's a
like,
done
like at the
deal
very
for
least,
people.
pop it on cooldown. If you don't know what else to do.
And maybe thrill a battle, so bloodwetting is more effective.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
Do I want to go back into Basha? Is
unlike
the
the worlds
question.
that have been rejoined,
Am I
mine
capped on
still-
currency this week? I should be.
The Oracle of Light prevented the first from being
Yep, I am.
completely overcome. So the situation may not be completely identical to that of your 13th. But the fact remains that we were able to restore a measure of balance to a world
Oh, yeah, what do I
brought
do?
to the brink of
I don't
destruction.
know. I'm gonna try and do Storm's
After which,
Crown for a bit
some
before I
intrepid young souls
change
succeeded
games.
in restoring life back
Once
to
I get out
lands
of this
thought lost to light.
expert roulette.
Okay, we're gonna go to next.
Which
Oh,
gives
yeah,
me
that's right,
cause to
Eden's
hope the
canon.
day may yet come when life springs forth anew in the 13th. Of course, these are only possibilities,
What is Kendrick doing? Is the
but
question
having
I'm asking
experienced
myself.
what we have,
Story.
I dare say we are more qualified than most to speak on the matter.
Wait, I don't understand.
What is Yuri doing?
Why would you say these
I was
things?
playing Destiny, and
Suffering.
I was working a few
As
things for
if you
D&D,
mean
and I'm
to-
hopping back onto Final Fantasy.
You're not in Final
Yes.
Fantasy.
The sole reason you came
said
to
I'm
the
hopping
void
back
was
on.
To find a dragon, aye.
You're hopping
And
back
in light
onto
of what
Final
we've
Fantasy?
seen, we'd be
Yes.
fools to strive for more.
I am waiting in queue.
I see.
But we scions, former scions, begging
I
your
was
pardon,
working on some stuff for D&D.
have a habit of
because
not
maps
leaving well
are a
enough
pain in the ass
alone.
to look for.
And old
I don't
habits
wanna make
die
them.
hard. Don't they, my
The
friend?
lazy DM.
I mean, if you give me like $20, I'll make a map
Yes.
for you.
Yes, I am.
And yeah, you give me like $20, I'll make a map for you. I don't really care.
Efforts to find and
I'm
free
still like
Asgard.
shook over the
There is
fact
no
what the
reason
fuck
not to
happened
tell
on
you.
fucking
Fuck,
Thursday.
man. Fuck, No, like 130%. You are right
Do as you
to,
will.
to be shocked. Like
I
there
have
was
no-
like that was like from 0 to 100
Be
real
that
quick.
as it may,
Like I literally
have
was just
need of your
asking a
power when
question, and
next
then
we
like
face
the
Voidsent.
statement, "I just killed one of your kind." Just like what?
What?
Okay,
And
so for
yeah,
context,
yeah.
I know
right?
how it works.
I killed
This is
one
what
of the
happened.
kind.
That's exactly what happened.
And
Okay,
then
so
we,
for context,
me and
now
Tetra were
to
talking about it
draw
beforehand.
Balthazar's
Before
attention.
they said it, like
It's going to cost you
it's
more.
not something that just comes up in
A
conversation.
lot
You don't
more.
meet somebody and say, "Oh, I killed someone of your race just the other week." and then like
Yeah,
5 minutes
teleporting
later it
radiations.
happened, and it's just like, god damn.
It was like uncanny. It was literally uncanny.
It was on
Zero
point.
charisma, zero
Like, they-
charisma, zero wisdom.
I
I'm
will consider this.
I'm a
a
changeling,
deposit.
right? So like, sure. I don't know if it was true or not. I should have insider checked it, but you know, whatever.
That was my
Um,
bad. I should.
Hey,
I should have insidered it.
But to be fair, you acted in character. You were stunned.
Yeah.
Conversation like
Dog, if I was a goblin, right? If I was a goblin,
It's that Quagmire meme. All right, who the fuck just sits down and starts a conversation like
That's what
that?
I'm
I just
saying.
got here.
dog, no, like seriously though, like if you were like if you had a bunch of humans that were just grouped up together, right? And then like you were like having a casual conversation with them, and then as someone's walking away, they literally say, "Oh, I killed that motherfucker last week." Would you not be shocked?
No. Oh my god. I was like, I was stunned. I was like, who goes up?
up like this?
Like honestly, I think they are trying to start something, which is fine, I guess. But like, if you want your wizard to die that badly, God.
Sow the seeds
Yeah,
of
like
distrust.
I don't know what she was trying to do with that, to be honest. And like, the worst thing is that like I'm like I don't know, man.
That even like I don't even know if that's in character, you know?
That is in character apparently, because she's going under the assumption that people in general, like apparently, because I don't know if that's in D&D lore or anything like that, that people don't like changelings. I don't fucking know.
People hate changelings, yeah.
Yeah, people don't
Yeah.
like changelings
Which is understandable, but still,
because
goddamn.
typically changelings do eat people. It's weird. In some instances, changelings
hold on,
eat people.
hold
In
on
some,
now.
not all.
Hold on now.
Not all.
Hold on.
And
now.
so people see the small, and they're just like, "Oh, all changelings do it. They're all evil." And it's like, that's not true.
Okay, what up?
I mean, are you talking like you're
Okay,
talking
that's like
about?
that's like the goblin fucking shit right there.
Yes,
like,
it is.
No, people hate changelings because of the Traveler.
And that one.
Okay, so the traveler.
Cooler was just doing some chill stuff. It's like, oh hey, yeah, you have all these kids, but no God will accept you, no people will accept you. Sure, I'll accept them, but I'll be the only person who will accept you. Are you fine with this?
And their search
And
for
she
the
wasn't even fine with
dragon
this.
will lead them here. The war
So,
looms nigh.
The issue with changelings, right,
cannot
is that
allow these
the
interlopers
two
to
things. It's like,
interfere.
how is a changeling created, right? Like, people don't know this. It's like changelings aren't. You can't. You don't. How do I? Two changelings don't just come together and say, "Poop, there's a changeling." You know what I'm saying? That's not how it happens. It's it's like fucking Fae bullshit. Go. Like technically speaking, if it's like, I think someone was trying to explain to me once, if a satyr and an elf, like an elf from the Feywild, had a child, right? It could be an elf, it could be a satyr, but it could also be a changeling.
So it's a mutation then.
Not a mutation.
Or is it like
It's like a recessive gene, I guess.
Yeah.
just like
Someone literally explained it to me like that. It was like, if you're looking at like the XYZ chromosomes bullshit and all that crap and like genetics, it's literally like that. If two
Then I
different
will
races of
trust
Fae,
in your
and they have
oath
to be Fae,
and your
marry, have a child. Both of them have to be Fae. They can't like pure blood Fae. Like you can't have an elf that
So like,
moved to the
so
fucking.
like an Eldrin and a satyr. Pretty
I
much.
mean,
Yes.
not even an Eldrin, just like any elf that's actually native to the Feywild.
Yeah.
They can't be native to a different plane than the Feywild.
So then that what was it? I don't know, because I don't know this. So if a changeling then has, was it has a child?
Changelings
someone
can't
with
have
biomateria.
kids.
They can't. Oh shit, dude. You know what? That makes sense.
Changelings don't
That
have
does make
offspring, as
sense.
far as I'm
It's
sure
like donkeys.
concerned.
great. Even
What?
should my four
It's like donkeys, they can't have
archfiends
kids.
be lost,
Donkeys
I
can't have
will
kids.
not
Donkeys
mules.
cannot have.
You're thinking of
No,
mules.
I'm thinking of mules.
Mules can.
Sorry,
Donkeys
it's
can.
mules. Donkeys can. Mules can't.
Like, I can adopt a kid. Like,
I don't know.
to my cause.
now, like,
no,
by all intents and purposes, yes.
That should set us free.
But I will say, what was it? Like, Aura's character, his high ass like persuasion is like the funniest shit ever because he only has pretty much three numbers out of the whole three numbers that he can roll that just probably most likely wouldn't do it. Everything else is like pretty much guaranteed.
yeah, if I roll anything below a 3, then like it's gets sketchy there.
At that point, it's just like, all right, the dice have decided I don't deserve it.
You know what's funny, Yuri? If I roll a 1 for performance, it's a 12.
Lies open.
I know. Like, here's the thing.
At
Like,
long
your entire fucking
last.
group in general has a bunch of like you all are excel in one particular thing.
Convincing people to give us money.
Yes, that is the thing.
See, to me, it's the character that the opposition shows is such on the goblin mentality that, like, okay, I have a monster in my party, I'm gonna go kill it. But like, if that's what it looks like to me, right? And I think Koi sees that as well because he doesn't see all monsters as monsters, you know? Like, not all monsters want to kill people. Like, not all ogres are gonna go around and eat people. They could.
They prefer elves, by the way.
Point.
I'm sorry, Shin. Half of Streffen is in trouble then.
What do you mean?
Like,
man's a half elf, isn't he?
like,
No. Okay, is Strafon really in trouble getting this by orcs?
Mr. Tank?
What
Pop a button.
what are their what's
You
their
have a
intelligence stat?
vulnerability.
What's the average intelligence stat of an orc NPC?
another thing is like, can we like flip the whole like thing around? Is like humans are also monsters. There's no like,
100%.
like,
Yes.
and they're a tiefling. They're a tiefling. They should have more like compassion for the monster race. I feel like. But you, I don't know. That's just me. If you want, if they want to be racist, if they want to be 100% be the racist murder hobo, I can vibe with that, and I will kill them. But you know, that's their choice.
Only if it comes to
is-
that.
The weird thing is that before, like that character didn't, what's the word? Didn't show off any of those personality traits. Like, I don't know, man.
That's how they get you, man.
Look, if they want to be the racist murder hobo, then I will kill them. But that's just them. I'm not gonna kill any of the companions, like, unless they deserve it. If they instigate a fight, then I'll fight them. Like, if it's obvious that, like, I should kill, like, an enemy, I will kill that enemy. But I'm not gonna just call every monster I see, like, a monster.
Fair enough. I was about to say, because, boy howdy, hopefully with the next session, which would be in 2 weeks, goes off a lot better, hopefully.
In the Wednesday game I'm in, we have one party member who's always picking fights. He's like, I'm teaching people to negotiate. It's like, my man, every time you've tried to quote-unquote negotiate, you've gotten your face beaten in.
Chocobo.
It'd be like that when it be like that.
Like, he's like, this is not how you negotiate. See, you're supposed to do this, while it's something that's actively trying to kill him. And then it attacks him, and he's like, they're rude. It's like, good sir, shut up. Like, we're trying to do something, we go into a city in the Shadowfell.
Mm-hmm.
And it's made very, very clear, very, very quickly that the denizens of the Shadowfell in this particular city hate humans. He's the only human in the party, and then he goes and talks to the leader of the city like, well, that's not how you negotiate. You want us to do this, then will you do this first? It's like, stop talking. He's very clearly trying to not kill you right now by you just being here.
You
like, well,
just be here.
Yeah, like, just by him being there, like, they didn't push all the humans out of the city that they're living in. They exterminated all the humans in that city.
Dude, that just sounds fun, but...
And he's
Oh,
like,
fuck.
he's just like poking at the guy. It's like, Mr. Artificer, sir, shut up.
He's really poking the bear.
And then he's like, oh, I'll fight this guy. I'm like, all right, cool. Does a 26 hit? Yeah. Does a 27 hit? Yeah. Does a 32 hit? Yeah.
How much health do you have left?
He was at single digits.
Jesus.
And then he's like, all right, I'll fight this guy. I'll test him out. He gets one hit in, and then it's like, all right, so he's gonna use his breath weapon now. I thought he was a human. No. The DM said 4 times he is in a humanoid form.
Humanoid.
When did we ever say he was human?
Dragonoid.
And then it's like, yeah, everyone else is like, yeah, no, if you go and incense this guy when we're literally just trying to pass through with no trouble, you're on your own.
I've never met this man before in my life.
This is including me and the other cleric. It's like, if you piss this guy off, we're not helping you. It's like, yo, no, if I get into a fight, I'll bring everyone with you. Everyone else is like,
If you get into a fight, you're on your own.
just like everyone's just like, nah, fam. You pick this. You decide to catch that smoke. That's on you.
Like, the funny thing that I find about the tiefling in our party is that we have a fairy, we have a what's a bird person,
An Aarakocra or the Owlkin?
Aarakocra,
Aarakocra. Duck.
Aarakocra, duck. We have a fairy, Aarakocra, a changeling that got introduced. Well, the Aarakocra was there.
It was already there.
Yeah. And then, like, Striffen is obviously a half-elf. All these could be considered enemy types. Points at the changeling.
Unapologetically a half-elf.
Well, as you should be. Never apologize for being who you are. Unless you're an asshole. Then that case, maybe.
It seems...
Well, okay, so from what I gathered when I was talking to Shell 101, just the fact that Koi changing appearances was irritating to the character. Not to her, but to the character.
Blasted mask of Benny Bezos.
Like the mischief. The mischief. I can't English.
The mischief is annoying to that character? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say in response to that, last session I tried to keep the changing to a minimum.
Yeah, and I think it was just a bad first impression that came in, but I don't know.
They're on my shit list. If they do it again, if they do it again, then I will bring it up to them. And if they want to have a fight, I will turn invisible and sneak attack them.
That's fair.
That's just, I'm not gonna hold anything back, especially now that I have a changeling blade. I will kill them.
Point out something. So, you read the card, right, that I sent you?
Yes.
What colors the diagram?
So keep in mind, it says
None of
melee
them
and
do.
range. It doesn't specify what kind of melee or what kind of ranged.
Huh?
Yep.
Gun.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Change it
Yep.
to gun.
You know that shapeshifter blade that they had
threw
hold of
around stupidly.
Yeah. I went back and I took it.
Yeah, I know that.
So the blade itself is a +1 weapon.
Okay.
It could be any weapon, and I can change it as a bonus action.
Okay.
As long as it's a simple melee or simple ranged.
Okay.
I can't believe this man is about to go and murder people with a +1 changeling sling.
He got it. This man got it.
What happened? It's like look for someone with the sling, and then just
When if you possess a sling, this man who has a dagger. No.
The funny thing is, it was like that last session there was like this bard that walked in, and I was so annoyed at that point by his koi that I decided to trip this man with a dagger, a single dagger, mind you. I threw it and tripped him with it. Imagine what I could do with a changeling blade.
I don't wanna. Sounds cool
I
though.
don't want to either, and I'm the one running the damn thing.
Yeah, you will.
I will.
See how
I
does
really
this thing
will.
die?
That session, I got away with highway robbery. Straight up highway robbery.
Because like the DCs, especially like the DCs I set out, they aren't particularly high. I mean, they're decently high, but like you guys just roll like your stats and all that are just so damn high that pretty much brings it.
Dog, I got away with a pistol that's gonna come in the mail, a ring of protection, a job that's gonna pay us at minimum, for me at least, over 300 gold. This is a party of 6, and I'm going to short Morgana at least 100 gold. By the way.
Fair enough. Speaking of, I should have had you roll. I had to roll a perception thing, but that's okay. That's okay.
Me?
No, me. I should have had her because I remember you. I forgot to have her roll that you stole some gold. So.
Okay, so that's how this does.
But I'll do that next session.
Yeah. Nah, I just. I'm just over here like, what did I do? It's like, I understand I'm a changeling. I'm not supposed to be light.
Okay.
It's essentially like a goblin mentality.
So I'm
No.
hoping.
Let's go to blue.
Yeah.
What blues do I have?
If I was a goblin, it would be the exact same thing, you know.
Probably.
But
Have you played a goblin before? Out of curiosity.
yes, I
How
have.
was
His name was Fiddlepat.
I love it.
It sounded like this. This was his voice.
I
love it.
heard it. I heard you.
And he wears a bugbear.
I heard it.
He wears a bugbear.
No, I'm a bugbear.
Bugbears are goblinkin.
Oh, they are. That's right.
Bugbears are big fucking goblins.
Speaking of Brendan Lee Mulligan fucking eating that peacock feather.
oh my god. Oh my god.
I haven't seen the whole thing, but I saw the clip and I was like, no, he's not gonna. Yeah, he fucking did it. The man fucking did it.
The thing is like, Gwendolyn is a warlock patron, and the patron ended up coming to the Fey Realm for like a little bit, and so the bugbear was like, Brendan was like, is that a human? And he like started getting up onto the table and be like, I love the taste of humans.
Good.
I love bugbears, dude. Bugbears are my favorite enemy type. Is there people going up top?
Let's see.
Alright, well, there's 2 people going up top, so I don't care anymore. If I'm ever allowed to be a bugbear barbarian, I would fucking love it.
I mean, like I said, I'm pretty open with my stuff, but damn.
I've died to a bugbear barbarian.
How was that?
I got eaten.
Huh.
No.
Interesting.
Metal.
But yeah, I really hope everybody is around next time, so that way I can run the one thing that was a pain in the ass to do because there's so many fucking NPCs in that place.
Yeah.
What was it? It's the nightclub. I'm hoping that gets run next week. But next week.
Hey! I mean, that was my plan.
Yeah, really?
Look, if the nightclub happens next week, I'm gonna be straight up. I would prefer it not be next week.
Not next week, but
I'm going
yeah.
to. I'm gonna force this mission onto them. I literally just want to do combat.
It's like I just want to show how powerful I am.
Okay,
Oh,
fair
wait.
enough. I guess it's fair enough.
I will make this will make more money than how many performances you'll make. We're promised at minimum 1,800 gold and could go up to closer to like 2,400 if we're fast enough.
Though in character, Strephon is, if he's got a performance lined up, he might skip out. So you're gonna have to do this before you set up an appointment.
Oh no, like
Just gonna let you know.
I already Strephon already knows about the job, but
He
I'm
doesn't
going
know
to
about
like.
the job.
He doesn't?
He does. He does.
I was like, I swear to God, I used message correctly.
Okay.
Oh right, I'm going to my.
I'm not
island.
a good sorcerer, but I swear I used message correctly.
Bavnarian, no.
Yeah? Alright. Cool. New monk plan. How long will it stay blue? I don't know. If I find a different color I like more, we'll change it.
To the Morabi dry docks, I have to gather more things and still not build my cabin.
Oh, yeah. Where do I go for the island sanctuary thing?
Old Charlian.
Old Charlane
Oh.
to start it, and then every time afterwards, you go to Morabi dry docks to access it.
Where in Old Charlian? Because I'm already here.
Near the Aetheroid Plaza.
Early to the.
It's a
right of the
blue
Aetheroid.
quest. It's a literal blue quest.
Okay.
That too.
I don't trust you people.
Okay, so it's probably this guy right here. Led back to Taru's boutique unexpectedly does not recognize you. Taru's boutique in the flesh, no doubt.
You had more than enough people to get that done, and we still never get towers done correctly.
What are you doing?
Daliada again.
Oh.
Hmm. Please wait here, I'll go get her immediately. Don't need to do the question marks. So it's obvious it's Tataru.
I will eventually build my cabin, but I'm gonna just gather more resources first. I think I will get to rank 2, and then I will build my cabin. That is fine, right?
You're gonna have to gather resources anyway, so.
And I'm a third of the way there. Hi, Mr. Oppo Oppo and Pumpkin Seed. So
Okay,
each of
got
these is worth 10 experience. 10 things is worth 100 experience. 100. Alright, I just have to gather 300 items. I'm gonna stop gathering pumpkin seeds because I probably don't need those right now. But sand and vines and leaves and rocks.
And logs.
I don't have the tools to make a log yet, I don't think.
Let's see.
I can gather stones, branches, and palm leaves right now. And sand. I know that certain things need sand.
I like how this is a level 1 excursion, but you have to be able to get to Old Charlian
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
Which means you can't do it till after Shadowbringers.
You can't do it until after Endwalker.
You can't do it till you finish with Endwalker?
Nope.
I thought you needed to have the expansion. I
No,
didn't think
you
you
have
needed
to
to
have-
finish it.
You have to be completed with the quest
The
that
base story of Endwalker.
yeah.
I see. Then what's the difference between making it level 1 and level 90? Or any other
Because
level in between?
anybody can visit an island, but you can't own an island.
The NPC to let you visit an island is there in Morby Dry Docks. There's no limitation on that.
Okay, so you can visit other people's islands.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's
Okay.
like visiting housing. Like anyone can own a house.
Well,
You just
But-
have to have the funds.
you need to have the funds,
Anyone
be at
can
least level
visit a
30 and
house.
complete the story. Yeah. Not the story, but like, you know, the quest to get a house.
Isleward.
Fuck.
Not surprised at all.
I will say this: I know that the Southern Front is way better designed than Eureka. It is. It's just the fact that you could do Dalriada with 2 people means it's better designed. I hate the drop rates.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the drop rates. I hate stupid drop rates. There should be a better system to guarantee. Like, even if it's like run the Dalriada 300 times, I'll do it.
You probably already have.
300? You understand that's like the equivalent of my diamond weapon runs.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if you run Dalriada 300 times.
I would be surprised. I think 127, sure, but
That's a very specific number.
Yeah, it's a multiple of 7.
Huh?
Multiple of 7.
127.
It's not.
No.
Yeah, it is a
I was
multiple
gonna
of
say,
3.
it's a multiple
No,
of
it's not.
3.
No,
no,
it's not.
Into the
Is it a multiple of
seven.
9? It should be a multiple of 9, right?
no, it's not.
Well, because
No, because
no,
it's
it's not
not-
because it doesn't equal 9. It equals 10.
Yeah,
Not a
because
multiple of 6, because it's not a multiple of 3 or 2. And 2.
it's a prime.
Done.
You guys had this discussion about numbers
I'm just like,
on a Saturday afternoon
I'm just
because
like,
they picked a random number out my ass, but you know.
You make
like,
a random
think
number
of
out
it
your
as,
ass,
like,
and
it's
then we
multiple
go
of
through the
7,
whole
and it's
process
just like,
of.
in my head, it's just like
Wait.
crickets.
Just because it's not a multiple of 3, 9, or 7 does not necessarily mean it's prime.
It's not a multiple of 5.
There's other numbers between
It's not a multiple
127
of 10.
and 1.
It's not a multiple of 10.
There's other primes between those numbers, you know.
13.
It's not a multiple of 2.
Yeah,
No,
it's,
I don't
not
know
a
that
multiple of
13.
13.
Not.
It's not
Wait.
a multiple of 13.
it's a multiple of 1.
It is a. Every number is a multiple of 1. You fucking.
It's not a multiple. It's as or
1,
is that not a
2,
multiple of
7
13?
divided by.
Not 15. Is it 17?
It's probably prime. I was just saying that to make a statement. Like it could also. We don't have the proof yet. We need to find the proof.
It's not a multiple of 11.
It is a prime
That's
number.
obvious.
What is?
Number.
Wait, what's a prime number?
127.
127.
I
Yeah.
googled this shit. It said factors of 127, and it said 127 is a prime number.
Wait, who's already said this?
Yeah, no. We said it was prime, but you said it was prime because of the numbers we checked.
Yeah, because every other number below 13 wasn't gonna work, and it certainly wasn't gonna be 17.
It certainly
Hey,
wasn't
man.
gonna be 17.
Don't, yo, Shut the fuck up. I never fucking majored in math. Okay, fuck.
Neither
you
did
both.
I.
Shut up. You majored in moving math.
I majored in physics. Yes.
Moving math.
Moving a math.
Question:
Yeah,
Did your physics
rocket
instructor give
math.
you some? Did your physics instructor give you some weird ass questions?
Like.
When you were like, okay, so it's a momentum related question. But it's the usual. It's like, okay, you're driving your car, you're driving at 80 miles an hour, the road is icy, and you have a baby carrot on the top of the car.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
Why is a baby carrot on top of the
No,
car?
no. Continue. What are we trying to figure out?
You come to a sudden stop.
Oh.
And at what
Oh
speed
no.
does the baby carrot fly off of the car? These are the questions that.
Wait. So like we go from 80 to 0 in an instant.
Yeah.
The baby keeps moving at 80 miles per hour. I'm sorry.
It's like, all right. It's like, all right.
What
Now
the fuck?
calculate the trajectory. Now calculate the
tuned out
trajectory of the
for a
baby.
Dog.
In the
Dog,
line
I wish I
tangential to the
could've-
path we were traveling.
I wish I could have tuned out.
Yeah, I was answering a text and I hear 0 to 80, and then just the mention of a baby.
These are the physics questions I got in school.
I don't remember.
These are the ones that like our teacher gave us, and it's like, Mr. Emalike, are you all right? And he's like, I'm perfectly fine. It is
Hey,
thick
this is
Nigerian
not-
accent.
At least it's not you're driving down a highway at a speed of 100 and you come to a sudden stop. What's the hospital bill?
How many people are on the road with me?
Driving.
A family of 4.
Just in
That
my
also
car
depends on-
or in a different car? Are they
It
directly behind me?
depends on
or
a
ahead
lot
of
of
me?
things.
There's a lot of unknowns in this situation.
Yeah. What am I driving? How many people are with me?
Am I walking to the hospital or am I getting an ambulance? Do I have health insurance?
Am I able to drive myself or walk myself?
Can I phone a friend to call me to give me a drive?
It's like, hey mate, I got into an accident. What happened? Oh, sudden stop at 100 miles an hour.
A physics problem,
Yeah, it had to do with physics equation. But they didn't give me enough
the
variable.
guy that had like 100 watermelon problem. Or
I
something.
hate those. It's like, hey, Pablo has 100 watermelons. His sister Susie has 37 apples. How many oranges and bananas does George have?
Too many.
Who the fuck is George?
It's like,
who's George?
It's like first off, who's George? Secondly,
When bananas get into the equation, third off, how much are you paying me?
or it's like, oh hey, you know the value of? It's like, oh yeah, watermelons are $5 per, and apples
We're
are.
gonna play video games, not talking about the economic crisis of watermelons right now. Can we like chill the fuck out off this topic?
It's inflation.
Stupid math question.
What's the inflation rate?
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, watermelons are $5 a pop. You buy 50 watermelons. Okay. The next day you go to buy 50 more watermelons to start your watermelon company, but the prices have risen by 300%.
The price plummeted by 200%. How fucked is your idea? of a watermelon company?
And then it's like, all right. It's like, all right, prices have increased by 300%. You can only spend $900 on watermelon, and each day the price of watermelons will increase by 300%. How many watermelons can you buy?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the restroom. You guys keep talking about this, I guess.
Look, I zoned out. I'm at the Yelling
He
Sink
needs
too.
to
I was
use
trying
the
to
restroom
listen
to
to
like
what the hell
dumb
was
down.
going on.
Braid's just like, I'm done. But yeah, it's questions like that where it's like,
Where are
what
you
am I-
getting this information?
Are we doing
Yeah.
Are we doing physics problems, or are you presenting us with philosophical questions?
It's like when the question's like, what did George do with his life? It's like, I'm gonna be real here. He should probably go return all that shit.
Wait, I can cultivate the land or explore it?
You can. I am currently in gathering mode. I am now at nearly 1,500 out of the 3K experience I need.
You have a party member, free company member, or friend who is unlocked for speaking with Bowden and more of dry dots. Unable to visit an island sanctuary if the owner has forbidden access to the island, there is no one on the island in question, or if the isle in question has already reached its maximum capacity. You must be on an acquaintance's homeworld if you wish to visit the island sanctuary, but you may invite party members, free company members, and friends to visit once it has reached a specific stage of development. Cool. Yes, yes, yes. Complete this quest.
Oh, I can't fish. Sadness.
Explore wells, build landmarks, kill crops and animals, and enjoy everything. No class.
I mean, I'm not. I mean, I also don't have the fishing class unlocked, so there's that.
Okay.
I specifically avoided unlocking fishermen in this game.
See, I only leveled it through Grand Company deliveries.
Now listen, Shinkai. May I call you Shinkai? Well, I will anyways. Whether or not you want me to, it's what I'm gonna call you. So can't ride mounts
Crippling
here.
apple addiction.
How large is my island sanctuary? Oh god.
The island sanctuary is big.
Yes, it is. I was looking at the map. This clearing is currently as bare as a white baboon's buttocks.
That's a saying.
Woo! Craft myself a hatchet.
So I go to use the restroom. I come back to 9 volts.
Ah.
Nice.
I was in the boss room of Dewan and Leon. And I stood still.
Died.
I didn't die.
Oh.
I haven't died yet. Still have 9 bones. But I am going to use the Dynamis dice.
That kills you.
What did I get? The fuck did I just get?
What's Isle Sprint? Does it time out? It does time out. Does it same as my sprint? It's not the same as my sprint.
By the way, you cannot idle in your island for more than 30 minutes. You'll get kicked out.
Of my island or the game? Of my island or the game?
The island. You'll get kicked out of the island. The game doesn't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
Cool.
It'll kick you out of the island, and you'll have to go back in. You know, I think that's part of why they put the 30-minute limit on islands.
Cool.
The amount of stupid instances that they've been making.
Yeah, because it'll create too many instances.
They need to, like, put the 30-minute implication into the entirety of the fucking game again.
The population isn't that big.
I don't know, man. I don't
the
care.
population is big, but it's not big enough to warrant that. If queue times skyrocket again, like they were at the beginning,
They were getting there. Did you like day 1, dude? Did you see that?
No.
The highest queue I saw was 180.
466. That was the highest one I saw
Wait, for
on
what?
Reddit.
486?
66. No, we ain't talking about if that's a divisible number. I don't fucking care. Fuck this conversation.
I wasn't gonna say anything about it. It ends in a 6,
66
yes.
is visible, yeah.
If it ends in an even number, it's automatically not prime. Unless it's 2.
I wonder if 233 isn't prime. I don't think it might be though.
Let's find out. 233, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, can't be divided by 3.
2, 2, 4, 3, 7, dang. Not 9.
Alright. I am more than half.
It's not 9.
Prime number.
Shouldn't be divisible
Nice.
by 9.
33. Prime number.
Nice. Woodpecker bites toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Wild parsnip. That's Isle Wart. Only need to gather 130 more items.
Oh.
I wanna die. Please let me die.
Roll the
No.
Dynamis dice again. Maybe it'll kill you.
Standing and everything.
Standing here, you realize immortality.
I got to the max stat count of Ohms.
Wait, there's a max?
You can have, depending on the fight, 8 or 16.
16.
And does it just automatically kill you?
No, you just stop gaining them, but the timer refreshes.
Yep. Also, still didn't get it.
Interesting.
Island apple tree will not give me any apples because I don't have the tools. It will give me a vine. Alright, I need 3 more stones, and then I will be happy.
Can I be happy once more?
Can I know happiness?
4 more vines. I'm sorry, 4 more stones.
Damn this island for being so, like, just gathering all this shit. Damn it.
I
Wait.
mean, I'm very
Yuri, are you on
obviously
the
doing a
island?
stupid thing.
Yes, I am at my island.
Like, I'm very obviously doing a stupid thing. I'm planning on getting my island from rank 1 to rank 2 only by gathering.
Oh.
And then
That's
I
how
will build
got
my house.
That's how I got from 5 to 6, just straight gathering.
Oh.
I'm just vibing. I'm choosing not to like put too much effort into it.
I'm just gonna, you know, do this.
Oh
do the
yeah,
thing
no,
on
like
the island.
I have very limited things I can gather because I don't have any of the tools I need.
I
So
will
I'm
be
just gathering
taking
random shit.
I will be taking my time with it.
Yeah, I can't. I cannot do what Femto and Darkstar did, and I think that is a little aggressive. A little aggressive.
People are already optimizing the heck out of how to make maximized profits.
Dog, I don't care about that shit. Like, I looked at like one red. Like, I think that shit's stupid, to be honest. Like,
I'm just doing it for the hairstyle.
Same, dude.
There's a hairstyle involved with this.
there's a bike. There's a bike that you can get.
There's a bike, but you have to get your island to rank 10, and it's 24,000 calories.
All right,
Like,
yeah,
I
it just
care
takes
about
time,
that.
dude. Just takes time.
I don't care about that, dog. I want the hairstyle.
I'm care about hair.
I mean, it might not look good on my Elzen's face, but I still want it out of principle.
1930. I imagine you get more than 10 experience when you're rank 5.
No.
No, you only get 10 experience.
Hey, you're only
Okay.
getting 10 every time you gather.
I see.
Every time you gather, you get 10. If you give your pets or whatever you steal, if you want to call them pets or
Kidnap.
anything you kidnap,
Oh, your
you
Stockholm
get like
victims.
100. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is that what the harnesses are for?
Yeah. You just
Harn-
straight up abduct them from their families, you know?
Yep.
One's probably planning to kill you guys.
What the Isles works for?
Your mom.
Potions.
Oh, right. Actually, I gotta start crafting those because I have that my people aren't doing anything. Get to work.
I just put this week's and next week's orders in, and I just gathered the materials necessary, and I'm just like, all right, you do what you want. I don't care. I do not care. I don't care about a groove. I don't care about whatever. I just want you to do what you need to do.
I just try to fit as many things as I can in that timeline.
Yeah.
While keeping it varied.
I don't even keep it varied. I literally say the same thing over and over and over again. I don't care.
But you're a prophet. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, I get
It
that
isn't
too.
Gil, you know. Like if it was Gil, then sure, I would care a little bit. But it doesn't affect the real game at all. It's just there.
It's just fun.
It's supposed to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying whoever does the latter isn't having fun with it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that,
I mean,
like,
there are definitely some people who are only doing this to farm things for quote-unquote maximize profit margins.
I don't think you can even sell any of the things you get from the island on the market board.
That's why I was in. That was why it's quote-unquote.
I hope not.
Because if you could,
I want this to be free from the market board.
Morgan, where are you right now?
My island.
Alright. You're on your island?
Yes, I am.
Or you're in Bosnia?
I am suffering.
Yes,
when
he
you
is in
are
Bosnia.
done suffering eventually, assuming I haven't left my island at that point. Oh, I got sap. I didn't know I could get sap.
Check it out.
No, I was going to ask if you could check the price of the pixie wings on the market board.
I can do that. That won't take too long.
Well, I'm at currently 25%.
Na 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 na. Oh, new location. I'm getting more island sap.
Nice.
Dun 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 dun.
Sacks of island sand.
There's a proper way. Do you have
Yeah, pixie wings. That might be just fairy wings.
Hey, Solia, like, you singing the armament music while I am stuck in this stupid fucking place is making me more agitated.
Okay, so the prices for pixie wings varies from 400,000 to about 2 mil.
Oh, 400,000.
Okay, so it's around 500 to 400,000 is probably what you're going to be looking at.
Yeah.
Right now, the lowest price is what is it? 399,990. So.
I see. Hey guys, since I don't have much to do today, you want to do maps later?
I don't mind doing some maps. You want to do some maps? Maps?
Mappy Cruise.
Sure.
I don't mind.
When you say
Apparently
later,
I can't get
how
this.
later?
Yeah, I just have to leave it around like 5:15, or 5:15 my time.
I have to take a break at 5 Central to get dinner.
But what time is it for you right now, Yuri?
4:35. So.
Okay, so you'll be leaving in a bit and then you'll be coming back.
Yeah, I should be coming back because I don't know if I'm doing anything. Because I don't know if my brother wants to play Destiny tonight. So that's my thing.
Was it your brother that I was helping out that one time, or your friend?
That was my friend.
Tell your brother to join the critically acclaimed MMO Final Fantasy
I've been
14.
trying to, man. He even made a character. He played with me for a bit, and we were just farming the fucking levels for him.
Island
Well,
Stone.
You shouldn't do that.
This
It's like you
place.
can kill enjoying it.
Fuck
Just
this
to
place.
get the skills. That's the main thing. Just to get some.
I don't even
skills.
do that.
I don't do that.
This is the home of Island Stone.
But no, well, yeah.
He'll naturally outpace the game by like a few levels.
Yeah. It's better
Well,
to get like
he's
a
not too high. He's like about.
that adds up real fast and
I'll add her real fast because I did like Heaven's Word at 60. Or started Heaven's Word at level 60.
back when I was playing, by the time I made it to Heaven's Word and experience values were lower, I was about 53.
See, what level is his character? I never actually remembered. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Chewed.
Yeah, I was approaching 54 after Heaven's Sword when I was about to start Heaven's Sword.
Yeah.
Good news is you don't have to listen to Esper Battle, Aura.
Battle with an Esper.
Yes. Or that new theme that they added in Zodiac Age for the... Not Earthworm, I forget its name. The one that you fight just before you go into the Feylands. Feywood. You know, the real
Like
branching
zonked out from from those 2 Dariata runs I did today, so I didn't listen to a single word you just said.
That is fine.
Yeah, but
Sugarcane
Battle with an
does-
Esper is a pretty good track.
It is. I'm not sure if I like the new version of Battle of Freedom for Freedom or the old version more.
Mm-hmm.
They do have Life and Death, which is a pretty banger.
The best battle theme in the game, though, is obviously the one that comes when you fight the Demon Wall.
I don't remember that. Honestly, I think I like blanked out during King Rayqua's tune.
I actually decided to kill the Demon Wall since it's supposed to be, ooh, scary, you need to escape, but it has a lot of health. But also you can just murder the hell out of it.
Quickening.
It's like, indeed, this thing does have much health, but good sir, would you like to have a quickening? Would you
Does
like to have
die
2?
slowly.
Would you like to have 37?
Black hole.
Only if you have tier 3s.
I can play my Equestrian here?
You can, but only you
can,
hear your
but it's only-
Equestrian.
You can't make a playlist. It's bad.
Oh.
You can't make a playlist. It doesn't play throughout your entire island.
Which is kind of weird. It's like it's super weird.
Yeah. It's like,
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense.
Nah, the Warrior of Light just brings their own mini personal Orchestrion. It gets added to the menu.
Yeah, I'd like that.
I now have enough Island Stone to throw rocks at people.
you should not throw stones in a glass house.
Wait. May only be accessed and heard by the owner. So if I play music, you mean my friends can't hear it either?
Yep. Nope. Only you can
Wow.
hear your music.
That's a worse. That's even worse. What the fuck?
And that means if you have Scream or Silent Scream and you decide to blare that on your island, only you can hear it.
You can make an island playlist and share it for everyone to play this song.
I don't have this song.
Play it on
Wow.
YouTube.
Play on YouTube, yeah. People already got rips for Scream and Silent Scream and Embers.
I mean, I just listened to Uvi on YouTube because they...
Yeah, I was like, they got that shit already.
They technically already have Whitestone Black, I think, but they're not going to release it until Savage is out.
Yeah. Because technically that song doesn't exist yet.
It's in the game's files, as is the mount that's apparently supposed to have it, but
It doesn't
inaccessible.
exist yet.
Yeah. Speaking of maintenance,
Yeah.
Yeah,
When is maintenance happening again?
Monday to Tuesday at 11 p.m. PDT to 3 a.m. PDT. It's just hot fixes and adding shit up.
Cool.
My island is now ranked 2.
Oh, so instead of gathering these ourselves, we pay somebody else to gather them? Nah, no thanks.
Eventually, you can send your shit out to, but like it's not anytime soon. I think you have to wait till like rank 4 till you get a rank granary.
4 or 5, I think.
It's gonna be a long while before that, so.
And then that's like the only way you get the rare materials, but like that doesn't really matter. Because like rare materials only matter if you're actually like paying attention to productivity and stuff, and I guess there's some recipes that require rare materials, or like get the
A new place to get
Like-
gunmetal black dye.
yes.
That makes me happy enough.
I can't wait until I have an axe that's literally made out of high frequency. That's made out of nanomachines vibrating at a high frequency.
No,
No machine, son.
they harden in response to physical trauma. You can't hurt me, Jack.
Oh, did you hear? So you know the whole meme between Armstrong and Raiden, where it's like, where
Sources. My source is I made it the fuck up.
Fuck up.
yeah, they actually were able to get Quentin Flynn, and I forget the name of Armstrong's voice actor to voice that. Yeah.
It's
That's
so
a
funny.
fucking amazing.
Where are your sources, Senator? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
That's great. I love to hear it.
Thing up here, I'm gonna listen to that now. It's too good.
It is time for me to go and get logs. Oh, I have Oh yeah, I gathered a lot of sand.
Okay, fine. Clear the ridge.
I did post a macro that you can use to auto target and get to a node, but you have to click it to gather it.
And that'll help. Since I have heard people just like doing it manually have been carpal tunneling themselves. Because they're silly.
Yeah, I only use 2 buttons to gather. And it's just, I just click it, and then right click to gather. Click it, right click to gather.
I wonder at what rank do you unlock Island Flight?
Oh no! That's a Femto question. Or a Darkside question.
I don't
I'm
think
pretty
you do.
sure both of them have it. No, they showcased Island Flight.
Yeah,
And there's
there is-
2 areas. There's 2 areas you can only get to by flying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I might not be able to get it now. You might be able to, I guess. Ask them. Might be ranked 10. It might be higher. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure it's like you have to get like an item placed on
Mahogany.
there to understand the ethereal currents of the fucking whatever this fuck it's called.
I don't understand the
Mahogany.
bullshit.
Look at me, jumping with excitement. A fault in the programming, to be sure. Oh, if you have any questions,
Yeah,
I suppose. I
just remember, mammoths say some of the rawest shit.
They really do.
They do.
It's part of not being human and having no filter.
Like,
That's
legit.
actually amazing.
I prefer having a roommate that's a mammoth than an actual human.
I swear that, like, you'll ask a mammoth for advice, and they'll give you advice. They will also probably rip you a new one. Just thinking about the goldsmithing mammoth.
Also, on weekends, you cannot.
You can actually change the days they have off.
Bless you.
You can change their days off.
Yeah, they have days off. Oh, that's right. 'Cause you can't make them work all the time, right?
Bullshit.
Bullshit! Oh man, manual labor? Fuck!
No, because
Aren't
you
they,
are
like robots too.
Yeah, so I can replace them.
But it's like,
Funny
but
thing is
the game even says because you are a conscientious employer, you only have your mammoths work 5 days a week, or something like that.
Fuck that, bro.
If I had to work 6 days in a row, they had to work 6 days in a row.
Like that. I can work 7 days. 7 days no break.
And just be like a typical employer. It's just like you have to ask for days off 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the trend of places saying that, oh yeah, if you're only doing enough to work at the place, you're doing this thing called quiet quitting? Which is, quiet quitting is doing your job,
A sheep.
but not choosing to excel and go above and beyond.
Well, you see, if you do too much,
I have to disagree with that 100%.
I do too.
Because like doing the bare minimum at your job should just be considered
Doing your job.
doing your job.
Yeah, there are people who are just like, no, no. If you're doing that, you're quiet quitting. You're not putting in the effort to do above and you're like, all right, but am I gonna get paid for extra effort?
You're not being paid extra work for it.
I mean,
So-
I am, but
I mean, you're getting paid overtime, but you're also, but like say like people are like, no, like the normal metric you gotta meet is a 3, but no, I want everyone on this team to always meet a 5, but you're not getting paid extra for it. That's
Like,
what,
I mean,
Like-
you do get paid extra for that, though.
Mhm.
That's
No, but it's like-
100%.
no, but it's like something like that. Like, yeah, you gotta meet this quota.
like
normally-
there's a difference between saying that like you want someone to work the best they can, and compared to like saying that the person who is doing the required amount of work rather than going above and beyond is bad. That's not bad at all. Like if you want to go above and beyond, that's perfectly fine. But
But it
don't-
should be a choice.
exactly don't shame someone for
Oh yeah, 100%.
We have been encouraged to not work more than we were told.
like overtime and
Yeah,
all
but
that.
your work environment is unique, Shin.
My
I
work,
don't understand
my
your
work,
work.
my work environment is we have things to meet, but we also don't want to produce so much that we overproduce because then those will just go to waste if nobody buys them.
Also, you know, if you overwork yourself in a place like yours, leads to more risks and potential accidents.
Mm-hmm.
I need more hemp. I need more hemp.
But like working above and beyond, like working overtime and being rewarded for it, like that's the whole point. The whole point is that like you are required to only work. Generally, you're required to work 40 hours a week. Like that.
If you choose, but if you choose or in a position to work more, and that's fine, and you can do it, it's great. But if you're in a position where you can only do your 40 hours,
That's totally.
you shouldn't be attacked for it or looked down upon for that.
Yeah, if you can only do your 40 hours a week, you should
Un-
still be
Unless
allowed
you doing the 40 hours detracts from the quality of your work. Like if your work is shit, then
Like, if your work is really, really bad at 40 hours, but you do better at like 20 hours, it's like, okay. But it's like, all right, we'll talk to them about, hey, can we put you on a part-time schedule instead? Because after a certain point in the day, your work quality falls off. But it's that versus saying, oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna cut this person's hours.
yeah.
Yeah, so apparently you don't get upgrades to your equipment. Your gathering is static, so you only get one thing per node, which is kind of meh.
Fine.
I'm finding funny. This is something funny to me, and you can agree or disagree, but I find it funny how this is a fucking video game, and you guys are talking about workplace politics because of the mammoths.
Well, I
Yes.
mean, to be
Look,
fair, like
These
they
are
get
the
treated better than
conversations
actual
Iron
people do.
Sanctuary borns.
Yeah, I mean, this is a relaxed conversation versus...
Oh no, I'm not saying. I'm just saying I find it funny. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, to be fair, like they get paid, they get better hours than actual some people do. Like right now, like damn.
These mammoths work better
He's-
than me in real life.
Yeah, for real, dude.
They get...
Dog,
This
they
is
work
the
from
point of
3
crypto
a.m.
bro.
to 11. Like I don't know. They work like a lot. They work probably like 16 hours a day.
But they also don't have...
They're robots. They're robots.
They're fucking robots.
They're-
That's
they're
what I'm
robots.
saying.
Wait,
They're
working
like
16
working
hours a day? Is that even
Yeah, they're working-
legal?
Positions.
It's like for a manufacturing facility, the fucking machines like they're like that
They
for
took
a
over
24
our
hour
jobs.
for a 24-hour facility. It's not like the machine stops like I need a break. Like no.
No, like, you generally turn off machines in 24-hour facilities just to make sure that they're
Yeah,
doing
you,
right. So
you do
mainly for
turn
maintenance.
off the machines.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, as someone who's worked in it, the reason why we usually end up is because like something's gone wrong with the equipment, and we have to fix it. So,
Yeah.
but in general, they're usually running all the time.
Maintenance is very important.
Their downtime is when product is not online. So,
I want this Oppo.
I will stop collecting things when I have 35 island palm logs.
I can't. I see the shiny and I had to run towards it.
Oh no, no. What I'm saying is like I have 11,
Shiny.
but it's
I am-
precious.
Well, as long as you don't choke some dude out for like taking his ring, it's fine.
fun fact, the fun fact, Gollum didn't
There are no
exactly.
rats in Alberta.
No, no. Well, fun fact, Gollum didn't just lose the ring because he was careless. He lost the ring the first time because the ring, having its own sentience, is like, yeah, no. This guy is all right, and he's a thrall to me, but this guy will take me further than some random cave. I want to go with him, so it quite literally resides itself, so it would fall off his finger.
That's hilarious, actually.
I mean, the ring itself has a fraction of Sauron's will, so.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a sentient thing. That is also why it can corrupt the user, because it has a fraction of Sauron's will, and it will give you power to do what you want most. Speaking of, I'm not watching Rings of Power.
What's that?
The new HBO show, I think.
No, it's an Amazon.
What is that?
The Rings of Power is the Amazon Lord of the Rings spinoff.
Too boring. Too
I'm-
board breaking.
Not following the source material.
I mean, it's.
Sometimes not following the source material is fine.
I mean,
Oh no, no.
Is
but
it-
like? But for
is it
Tolkien's
happening
work,
in the timeline of the source material?
It is happening in a period of the source material, but material that isn't fully covered, but we know all the major events that happen. And it's happening during the Second Age. But they're bringing in things from the Third Age, like hobbits. And potentially Gandalf.
I still think it's hilarious that the reason why halflings were created is because the word was it not halflings were created? The word halfling was used because Hobbit was copyrighted. I think that's hilarious.
I mean, it's why in D&D, it's not Mithril, like it's spelled in Lord of the Rings, it's Mithril. Because it's copyrighted.
Ah.
You can't exactly copyright adamantine or adamantite, though, because those are just old words for, hey, this metal's really fucking hard. Probably unbreakable.
Hard metal.
Harder metal.
Pet mode is enabled. I'm gonna go pet the Opal.
Denser.
So yeah,
One of my
there are
forms
a
is
lot of-
modeled after you.
there are a lot of metals that historically have been called adamantite that now have a different name. Because at the time, they're like, yeah, this is the hardest metal we found.
This metal smacking.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, schmacks.
This metal smacking, dog.
Trees return after a day, right?
Okay. Wait, what returns after a day?
Trees.
Trees will return after you walk 10 yalms away.
Yeah, like,
okay.
just stuff, and it'll come back.
Deforestation? What's that?
Trees will return after you walk 10 yalms away.
I wish.
Don't. They'll come back.
Camera, I don't know what you did there, but okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna order some food.
17. I only have 10. I have 18 more palm logs to go.
I honestly should just go ahead and make an account for this place. I ordered from this so much.
Yeah. What place is it?
Oriental Express.
What does?
Like the Uber place. It's like a place where you could go, and it has like different, like a bunch of different types of restaurants, but there's not a sitting area for it.
That's no.
Wait,
It's
not
the
that one.
Chinese place across the street.
Oh. Oh wow. I don't know Oriental Express. I don't. He took me to like, we went to go grab like this food from this Hawaiian place, and it wasn't a real restaurant. It was a restaurant, but it wasn't like a sit down restaurant. You only could order, to
Yo,
go.
I never order from them these days.
Why? Out of curiosity.
Money.
Ah, fair enough.
I would do it.
The universal.
Cabbage!
Pork fries.
A little
are
expensive.
good.
hate Twitter.
Oh,
Wow, that's nothing.
What
new.
happened
Okay.
this time?
Nice spicy take, you know, very.
But yeah, very original.
But
The only
why
reason-
so?
You
Oh,
are brave, and
No, just because every 5 minutes I'm just like scrolling down looking to see if I've gotten a message from an artist, and I just see random bullshit that people are making strawman arguments over.
It's
Twitter.
Twitter.
Just Twitter.
Twitter and Reddit are just toxic cesspools. Like they're both the same thing with different formats.
Reddit lets you be a long-winded asshole. Twitter gives you 250 characters.
Yeah, so one lets you be long-winded and one lets you be stupid.
I feel like Twitter is arguably worse than the two because, like, at least with Reddit, you can have decent discussions that you don't have to make 30 posts about in order to get your point across, unless you make a tweet longer. But Reddit also has a much broader, stupid audience that takes advantage of having a larger platform to speak.
That is true.
Because, like, you'll just see people say something with no nuance, and then everybody will agree with it, and then harp on people who are like, hey, no, wait, that's stupid.
Wait, why do I have
What?
money in that account?
And I'm trying to get my Reddit gold, bro.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, so that's Spotify payment.
it's,
Spotify. But
it's
why
an
is the money in
internet
this
trophy.
account, not that account?
Internet.
That's not how it's supposed to be. I need the money to be in the other account. From here to here. Move over this much. And I need it done right now.
Part of me wants to play Destiny. I do some more of that new stuff that is available in Destiny. Because I have to wait till next week to do what I want to do in Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Savage.
Hey, I'm not. I don't know. This tier is not very enticing to me right now.
You're not feeling it.
Like I'm gonna do it, but it. My issue right now is that they painstakingly admitted, and this is true, that they said that this tier is in fact harder than the last tier.
Makes sense.
If
Should be.
Makes sense.
I feel like, at the very least, though, there's not some artificial difficulty from colors.
Yeah.
see, that's the good thing. The issue I have is that PF is gonna be worse.
Oh, no, yeah, no. PF is gonna turn into an even
Good
worse.
stops in general.
Well, it's
Yeah,
terrible. Yeah, it's terrible already. But I'm not in the mood for PF anymore. I'm tired of PF.
That is fair. There were people earlier in the day, Aura, who were arguing over how to do Storm's crown mechanics.
Oh no, I've already had that, and like I've had it change from where we do blue markers on 2 and 4. Not 2.
Like the PFs themselves, like they're like 8 different PFs beefing with each other on mechanics.
Excuse
Yeah,
me?
I saw that shit.
Yeah, I
What?
saw it. I was doing PF this morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like people are like.
It was like I was on this morning. I wasn't in voice chat, but I was on this morning.
I see. I got 20-ish Saria runs done, and I got my dog. Now I just need one more dog, and then I have all the dogs. Susaku.
Hey, what's up?
No.
And then I got one ruby weapon run today.
Yeah,
Alright.
no, like
Or-
here's the thing. It is like if this week in extremes it shows me anything is that yeah, the content's harder. That's true. Like Storm's Crown is generally the hardest fight that we have for extremes at current right now, but extremes are just one thing. Like I've done that fight enough times now that like I'm starting to get the flow of the fight. And if I fuck up, it's because I don't know what's coming up
Sorry
next.
about that. I had to grab something for my little sister.
But that's me, right? That's just me. I understand other people have different like frequencies and how they learn things. That's fine. But when when your party finder just says part 2 prog and don't say anything about the mechanics that you're wanting to do, and then I say what I'm used to is that one thing that I'm used to, and you want to just debate me about that, I'm not going to debate you about it. I just want it to continue progging. You know? And then we have to literally stop the entire party because this man wanted to have a debate with me, and I just wasn't typing back because I'm just like, this isn't even worth my time. I literally just typed the letter K because I was like, okay, let's get done. That's fine. But he wanted me to acknowledge that I was wrong.
I'm like, no, sir. It's like, at that point, it's like, I'm not wrong on this matter, but we'll do your preferred method. You are wasting time.
Yo, I just want to mention what this Felicitous Furball just said. Lest you worry, you need not concern yourself with the crafting. Nay, I'll make my subordinates do it. I enjoy watching them suffer.
Okay, see, that mammoth is Tataru's personal mammoth.
Yeah, I can tell.
And
I mean that's the same mammoth that's just like when Tataru said that they were gonna do work for free. Is like, wait, hold the fuck up.
Free.
Oh, you must be the owner. Our felicitous friend told me that today is the day I can finally do the job I was created to do. Will you let me do that job?
No. But now you
take a seat. You're about to see something real special.
Take a seat.
You should look to your god.
Look to your god and pray, because this is about to be fantastic. What I'm doing is
I'm not in the mood for PF anymore. It's just it has taken so much of my time and wasted so much of my time. Because I could have had 4 done already if I had more people wanting to do 4 with me.
Bruh, I've told you, just ping me and let me know.
That's not the you isn't enough.
I know Femto wanted to do it as well.
I did it with you and Femto when I could.
Yeah.
But the fact is, just you and Femto wasn't enough. 3 people in a party isn't enough. You know, it's just, that's how it was. It was, that's how it felt like. It felt like I had to reteach the beginning of the fight over and over and over and over and over and over. And I got burnt out on it. I was just like, I'm done with this.
No, that's reasonable. But
because like, even if I said this is part 2 prog, right?
There'd be people like
who still wouldn't understand the first mechanic.
It's like, hey, yeah, this is going into literal phase transition. If you don't know anything about the fight, please do not join.
I would say these things.
Hey, I don't know anything with the fight.
And then it's like, all right, please leave.
Yeah, and then they would join. He's like, oh, we're new, and I'm like, hey, this is part 2 prog. Please leave, and they don't leave, and then it's like they get mad.
I have to kick you. Yeah.
It bugged the fuck out of me. I got so annoyed, and that's what's making me like fucking dread the Savages next week.
The difficulty level in PF.
Yeah, because PF just makes everything
modifier.
Yeah, like PF just makes everything harder.
This is true. I'm reminded of P3S.
Like, I would love to do it with y'all. Because, like, even 4 people in a party who are learning together is a significant increase into getting things done than 3 people. Right?
4 people who are on the same page rather than 8 different jerkwads with different understandings of what's going on.
And I'm not, like, that's the thing that's keeping me from doing more Savages in this game at current.
Understandable. It's not
you don't enjoy it, don't do it.
Yeah.
I would have done it. It's just last month was. You were around for last month. You know
I
what
don't
happened.
blame. I'm not blame. Don't ever blame yourselves for like if I don't enjoy fucking content. That doesn't fucking matter. I don't blame you guys. I don't fucking like. It doesn't matter what your situation is. I understand. Like people don't play the game all the fucking time. And it's just how it is. It's fucking life. Do your life. Life is more important than a fucking video game. That's my personal belief. This game will be around for a while.
Yeah.
Like if you have life to take care of, you have life. That's just how it is, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's why I hadn't played the game for like a month and a half.
Oh shit, I finally got done with collecting logs! Yes!
Nice.
83 logs out of 80 done. Alright. Even though I'm still gonna have to collect more logs.
Alright, I'm probably gonna
Hey,
finish
you don't have to
building up
collect them anymore
these
for
crafting
Wait.
areas. And then I'll probably stop the stream so I can go get some food and eat.
Why do you need to get food and eat?
Are
Get
you
water
streaming
and
right
eat.
now?
Photosynthesize, man.
Become quiet.
Yeah. Without the naked part, you know.
I'm not a plant.
Quiet's not a plant.
Why it's not a plant.
I don't know who Quiet is.
You
I
don't
mean-
know the biggest R34 beta.
Well, I mean, what is he defined as actually?
Quiet
Who?
is still a human.
Well, I know, but like her body systems, because
She can in fact photosynthesize, but it's due to but the reason why that's a side effect of the virus that she has that is passed by her actually speaking, which is why she doesn't speak.
yeah. So
I thought she had the cells of the end who could.
Yeah.
photosynthesize.
That's part. Well, she's like his granddaughter, but it's further enhanced by that silliness.
Yeah, and the
that's
reason
Who?
she can
good.
speak
That's still
is
a
of-
good game.
The end
What
is
is
an
this
old
from?
man. Metal Gear.
Okay.
Oh.
The end is an.
Sorry.
Sorry. The end is a old man, or was an old man, who showed up in MGS3.
The thing that I do think that kind of sucks is that like Metal Gear Solid 5 was supposed to have a little bit more content, and I would have been interested to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to kick the shit out of Eli.
I mean, you do. In Metal
You
Gear
do,
1.
but I want to kick his ass more.
You do, and
Dude,
Metal Gear
Metal
1.
Gear Solid 1.
Gosh, you know
He's
that's
naked.
fair enough.
I've
I
played
know
one.
he's naked snake.
Yeah,
Liquid Snake. Liquid Snake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Blackwood.
Liquid.
Liquid.
Fox.
Liquid.
God.
This game has become a little bit of a nice little relaxing thing for me to do, but for sure, I don't play this game anymore to be competitive. I don't fucking care about my parse as much anymore. I don't care about like how much damage I do. I just make sure I'm pressing optimal buttons, and that's all I can do. I don't really care about being like top tier or whatever. And anyone who fucking tries to bring that sweat to me or any of my friends, I will fucking chew them out. And I don't mind. I don't care.
I've straight up told people it's like
press this button at 0.1 second.
I've straight up told like Femto and stuff like, oh yeah, you're in a party with toxic people. Is there room? I'll join.
Well, I'll bring my own brand of toxicity.
Yeah, no, I was like, I'll join and I will
Xbox
chew.
Live days.
I'll join and I will chew them the fuck out.
I'll bring
Yeah,
my
I
own
don't-
brand of toxicity.
Yeah.
Like,
Xbox Live.
I used to be like, oh yeah, just do BIS, do all this, do this. And I'm like, now I'm like, I don't fucking care. I don't
honestly
fucking care.
about BIS, but I don't care about BIS materia. Also, every single healer accessory has crit on it.
For heals, bro.
Like,
Not
it's,
really.
Can't
like,
you crit on heals?
you can, which is very important for shield healers because it gives them the really big shield.
The really big shields.
All right, I'm gonna hop off, guys. Hopefully, I'll be back on tonight. Hopefully, yeah.
And if
I'm
you're
gonna
not,
hop
I'll
off.
kill you.
Alright,
Alright.
later.
What?
What?
Then
Murder.
God damn it.
Hypothetical murder. Hey man, I just have to roll good, and, you know, hopefully I don't get like a shit roll and like miss damage.
Tis all
Yeah,
you
I
can
don't-
hope for.
I don't even I still have my parser, like I still have like parser for Final Fantasy still installed. And I use it sometimes. I don't even turn it on most of the times. I have to update it like 6 times every time I turn it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
I only use it when I know something's going very noticeably slow.
And I don't know. It's become like if I plunge that much toxicity, if I let myself become that toxic in this game, then I just lose fun and enjoyment of the game. Because I'm adding undue stress to a fucking video game. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, we have 1,000 things in life to be stressed about. Why the fuck do I
Video
care
game is
about
not
this
one.
one? Yeah.
You're getting stressed about video games, you're doing something wrong.
like I can understand getting heated if it's something you're passionate about, but stress, no.
I can get.
Oh gosh, mounts are fast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, do the Gob Walker. Do the Gob Walker. You fucking love it. Do the Gob Walker.
Where?
And the island. Do the Gob Walker.
Yeah, mounts are fucked. They're like so fast.
What rank do you unlock
Is that the
mounts
God
at?
Walker I summoned?
You can do it now.
Yeah.
Just summon your mount.
Do your mount.
Get the Gob Walker. Something with legs. Something with.
Something with legs.
Something with legs. Just
Alright,
something with
let me-
legs.
What are
Oh gosh, I'm not motion sickness. I'm just like,
You're jostled.
yeah, just like, oh gosh.
I would recommend the Gob Walker.
Feel the speed lines.
I would definitely recommend the Gob Walker. Behemoth is also terrifying.
Look, it's just a behemoth sprinting at you.
It's
Yeah.
not even just. It's not even just sprinting. That thing has haste on.
Hurling at you.
That thing got haste casted on it.
What are the two things you don't want cast on behemoth?
What's the other thing?
The other thing.
A damage buff.
Well, no, it'll just provide its own damage buff. The other thing you don't want cast on a behemoth is reflect.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh. Ah. Yeah. Understandable. I need to get palm moves. What are palm trees?
Somewhere in the beginning area.
Not
Oh
good
my
like
god,
the
I've been
game
collecting all this time and I'm already lost. And
Alright.
I got lost, dog. I got lost in the sauce like so fast, dude. I got lost in the sauce.
But by the way, Shin, you want to know what's more terrifying than an ordinary King Behemoth?
Or a dragon.
Well, no, aside from Ur-Dragon. The King Behemoth from 15. You know, the one with wings.
Oh. What's my bear look like? My bear sprints. My bear sprints.
Yeah, it's all fun and game until you have a fucking flying behemoth.
Isn't the one in Stranger of Paradise also have that?
If you have
think it
the
has small wings.
Construct 14 mount, that its running animation looks funny as fuck. The shit's like Usain Bolt.
I feel like it's just you're riding on top of the monster from a Scooby-Doo chase.
Construct
Yes.
14?
It's the math
The
boss.
math robot.
You should have it. Don't
I
you?
do have it. I was looking for him.
I do not.
Whoops.
Da, da, da,
That was
da,
an accident.
da.
Well,
Not
no,
mean to
like
go
me and
into
Shin
water.
did that shit together a lot. Like me and Shin did Baja a lot together.
Yeah.
I think we did Baja when it first came out, like a lot.
We
I
did.
didn't do Basia until until expansion was nearly over.
Yeah. Pretty much whenever it was, oh yeah, Baja's out, we dove into that shit.
Shit was so much fun. I still can't wait for Criterion Dungeons. I kind of want to dive into that a lot.
That'll be fun. What do I need? I need
As it
logs.
turns out, a
and
makeshift
trees,
net
please.
is ineffective against a chocobo.
Yes, you have to get the next
God
one
damn.
up for me,
Why?
which is
Mahogany.
stupid.
And I feel like you put a net on the chocobo, it's just gonna sprint with you attached to it.
That's not incorrect.
Or it's gonna find it amusing and then like rip the net out of your hands and be like, and toss it back to you.
I need hemp.
Mahogany.
I need cotton and I need hemp.
Alright, I got my first dragon a few days ago.
How was it?
Quiver?
Yeah, my first dragon. I got the.
I don't know why
Titania
those
one.
things are called gwibs. I never understood that. Also, I apparently got to 7, and I didn't even know. I got to 7, I didn't know about it.
The 7 glibs, or?
I'm on my island is rank 7. I didn't know about it.
Oh, mine is 3 because of just doing quests.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it gets pretty high pretty fast, but then it slows down, and then
you slow down to a halt.
not really. You just have to gather the requested materials and just do whatever you can, and then when you're done, just do what you can. You're gonna have to like gather, but you gain from your plants alone. You gain like 1,000 if you're a rank 2 plot. Higher if you're higher. It's not 1,000. It's 120 per. So you get like 1,200.
I wish you could set your own goal though, like, because having create the hideaway of your dreams be your goal after the tutorial sucks.
Construct facility, workshop, build it. Alright, after this one, I gotta go grab food.
You should just go get food right now. Didn't you order it already?
I did. It said it wouldn't be ready till 4:25.
Just go get your food.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
The wolves
finish
and
this
the dogs
construction,
actually feel
which I just
fast here.
finished. The dogs?
Fair.
Yeah. I only need one. I just need the Susie dog, and then everything is good. The other Susie dog.
I don't know how these bugs get into my apartment. I don't leave the door open, but they got in. I hate them. Oh well.
I need 20 cotton and 20 hemp. Hemp close by. Hemp isn't close by.
Cool. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream with that. Let's go ahead and see who else is streaming so I can rate them.
I was thinking about
let's go
getting a
Lotus.
tattoo.
You dare?
I was thinking about it.
I've been thinking about it. Alright, I'm
I'll
go
do
ahead
it if
and
you
see
do
y'all
it.
Lotus, he's playing Tekken 7. So y'all enjoy. I'll see y'all later.
I just don't know what I would
and
get,
let's
you know
follow
what I'm
if you like
saying?
the stream.
I was thinking about something Dragon Ball related,